Welcome to the show. We're glad you're here. Grab a cold one, maybe a beer. Stay alert in the chat. Giveaway prizes. Heck, maybe we'll give away Uncle Bill's cowboy hat. Jim's his sidekick, wouldn't you know? Uncle Extra Medium in the show. Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's all be part of hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe. Hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to Uncle Bill's Saturday night, whatever thingamabob this is. And welcome in. Mark, stop playing with it. Stop touching it. Stop playing. There you go.
Yes.
All right, there you go. You know, it's funny when I bring Mark in, right? And you got this face. You're like, I mean, I can't even frown as well as you do. Like that.
Yeah.
And your eyebrows raised.
Yeah.
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 Like
angry
like
cat.
you're looking at something really
It's
bad.
concentration on trying to get the damn thing to work.
It is working.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. What are you touching?
I was actually touching the screen and moving it up and down because it doesn't show it as full screen for some reason.
It's like a scab. You got to keep picking
Yeah.
at it. Okay, welcome in, guys. How are you tonight? Lloyd and Lon and Articus, whatever that means, and Dominic and Alexis and Mark.
And
Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see everybody. Welcome to the chat, too. We got they're rolling in late like me, which is fine because
Bill,
apparently I can't tell time.
you got the wrong date in.
What? You know, I updated that. What
Yeah,
happened? Why
it
did
says
change?
12. Should say the 9th.
Yeah, I changed it to the 19th.
12th was last week, yeah.
And then you know what? I left out and went back in to change the graphic, and I guess
forgot to update
It is
it.
the
Yeah.
19th.
yeah.
The 14
All
watching.
right. Well, you know what? I can fix that right
Yeah,
now.
there you go.
All right, Jim.
That's right. Right. Live, ladies and gentlemen. I am logged into my studio account. If we could change it in here. Live. There it is. We'll edit it. Can we edit it while it's live? Sure. It says 19th.
Yeah, I can say
on
19th here.
Oh, okay. Doesn't, yeah.
Just in restream.
What the hell are you talking about? Where does it say?
No,
Yeah.
it
Yeah, where does it say 12?
says 19. Always
It said
has.
12th on last week's.
Yeah.
He's probably looking at last week's.
Are you? Yeah, no, mine.
It says 19. It's fine.
Okay. Never mind.
We all know what day it is, regardless of what your thing says.
Artie just doesn't know the difference between the
Thanks,
two.
Art, for that little interlude for nothing. Okay, welcome into everybody in the chat. We got a whole bunch here. Art, can you do that?
Yes,
Here, go
we
ahead, do
got
that.
Brad, Nana's Attic. We got Mike. Ted Sarko.
Wait, stop. Are you reading the people from last
Yeah.
week
Oh, could I?
or this week?
Probably.
No, I can see
Start it off
Brad,
with
I can
me.
see
Yeah, we got
Brian, Warren.
Brian, Warren, Jim Bochart, Brenda.
Sounds like last week, except Jim Beauchard. Welcome in, Jim. Jim, why don't you? He's there?
Yeah.
Because I don't see him.
Yeah, he is
Maybe.
actually.
Let's see if we can get him to come in.
Mark
That would be
R.
nice,
White.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm here.
He won't.
Yeah. And that's it.
I was there.
Oh, there's more than that in there. Come on, guys.
We got
Chat
Texas
away.
Room Guy, Brenda. Did you mention Brenda? And of course, Mike from Texas Room Guy.
Hi, Mike.
Yeah, you mentioned him.
Yeah, there was Warren, there was
I guess
Brian.
Yeah, Jim Beauchart wants to know if Alexis wants to go to a Coldplay concert.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Didn't that blow up pretty quickly?
I guess he's referring to that news story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Social media really got it.
What are the odds that something? What are the odds that would happen to somebody?
What? What happened?
Oh, well, a CEO of a tech company
Mm-hmm.
was at a Coldplay concert, and they were doing a kiss cam, I guess, that kind of thing, and they put it out in the audience. And here he is, and he's got a very good-looking blonde woman. He's got
From
his arms
HR.
wrapped around her, and they're together. And then they realized they were on the camera, and he ducked down and away, and she covered her face and turned around, went like this. Turns out she was head of the HR
Oh,
department.
And
she
at
was the
where they
chief
worked.
people person.
Yeah, that
yes,
was
he was.
And,
And he was the CEO.
and
That
of
got
course,
me. The chief
and
people,
not his
the
and not his
CPO.
wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he got caught. They
They
fired him.
fired him.
Oh,
Yeah.
He lost his job. They lost
But
his
if
job
he's the
over that.
CEO,
Yeah.
Well, he's the CEO. He's messing around with the head of the
Yeah.
HR.
I know that.
I
But
mean,
if he's
that's
the
not good.
CEO, then
Yeah, I think
someone
he
huffed
alone-
up
let alone
higher
the
must
bad-
have given the orders.
No,
Let
he
alone
got
the
voted
bad
out by
press.
the board. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
that's how many people have lost. Batman, you know, Bruce Wayne got kicked out of the Wayne Enterprises by being voted out. Tony Stark got voted out actually from Stark Industries. So it can happen.
Yep.
I think the funny part of that story is that they're focusing on him and him being a cheater, but she was married too.
Yeah.
And they're not saying dick about her.
Well,
you know,
the fact that, you know, he's the boss and she's the employee, that makes it his fault.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
right.
really,
And she's head
but
of HR. So if she feels pressure, sexual tension, who does she go to?
That's
exactly.
right.
Yeah. You got
So
nowhere
now
to
that
go.
it's been found out, she can sue them for sexual harassment.
Yeah.
That's
Make
right.
money.
Yeah, she didn't look like she was being
No.
harassed at that moment. I wonder if they stayed for the rest of the
Well,
concert.
it was a lot about
Well,
harassment.
May as well stay for the rest of the
Yeah, I know.
concert, go back to the hotel, and get one in because it's over. After
Brad
that.
says he was fine,
Yeah.
so he may have.
It's a pretty big national news story for some
Yeah.
reason. I don't even care about these people.
he resigned.
I just think it's just funny.
Yeah.
You know.
That happened at a one of the Bass Pro tournaments, and they from that point on, because they
That sounds
they were doing the pan across, and there's a guy there who was, one, he was supposed to be at work, and two, he was with a lady and his wife was at home. And when he didn't know he'd been filmed, and so the next Saturday when they played it, he's at home with her, and all of a sudden, like, so they made an announcement after that. You are on. So every time before they start the cameras, they say you will be on camera, and if you're here with somebody you shouldn't be, you might want to leave now.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Honey,
Yeah,
were
stay out
you
of Darth
trolling
Sizzle's
with
boat.
that tramp? Yeah.
Stay out of Darth Sizzle's boat.
Yeah, exactly.
If you know what's good for you.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote a song for you.
It's a sad state of affairs that you actually have to warn people.
Yeah.
I know. And
Everything you
hell, this was probably 10 years ago that this happened. So,
and it was
Yeah.
all yellow.
so it's been going on for a while.
And you're still talking about
Yeah.
it 10 years
Yeah.
later. Yeah.
Mhm.
I told a lie.
I
That's
mean,
pretty
you know,
funny.
we're talking Bass Pro Fishing, so it's not like they have a lot of excitement to talk about, you know.
Smile, you're on candid camera.
It was either
I
talk
just
about
think
that
it's
or
just a strange place to bring your paramour is on a
Yeah.
a pro bass fishing tournament.
it was either talk about that or the guy that won a brand new truck and boat.
Well, okay, Alexis is holding something up. Let's see
No,
what
I
it
was
is.
seeing if my
It
camera
is peach.
was. No, I was checking if you wanted it.
What is it, a bong?
No, she was checking to
What are
see
you
if
doing
her.
there?
Yeah, you're the right way.
She was backwards.
No, we're reading it.
Now
Now
it's backwards.
Now it's backwards. Now
Now
you're
it's
right.
right.
Now it's good.
Now it's good.
Now it's good.
Yeah.
It's peachy keen.
It's good to be.
Yeah.
It's good to begin
It's
with.
peachy.
It might look backwards on your end, but it looks forward
So,
on our end.
is this the chase that, like the credit card?
Hey, Tom.
No. I don't know who he was.
The
The
people
CEO?
that were what?
You talking about the ones
Right,
caught
Tom.
on the kiss cam? I don't know what company they work for.
Naughty, naughty. There you go.
Say hi to Tom in the chat. Say hi to
Artie.
anybody new, will you? Come on, Artie, do your job.
Hey, Tom.
Get to work, man.
Hello, Brenda.
Get
and
to
Brian.
work.
You got Mute Drone 4K. You got
Carlos.
Lens Caps. You got Tom. You got Nana's Attic. Did you say hi to
Yes,
Brad.
Brad. Yeah.
Banana.
Brad?
Brad and
What's up,
Brian.
Brad?
Both of you. Hi.
Brian. Awesome. And Brenda.
And Brenda. Brad, Brian, and Brenda. Hello.
And Captain Joe. Did I hear Captain Joe?
Yep.
No, is he in there?
Who's in there?
Oh, okay. I'm just checking. Artie was talking, so I wasn't paying
Uncle
attention.
Bill's in there too. Hi, Uncle
All
Bill.
right. Okay. All right.
Blame it on Art.
Okay.
That's so funny.
Hey, Lloyd.
Yeah, Art always chokes listening.
I'm supposed to talk, and I fade out.
Hey, Lloyd.
Yeah, but
Your light's not on.
yeah, I know. I was just getting lazy. I forgot about it, to be honest with you.
There you go.
Hey, Tom.
Turn on your mic light.
Tom, do you have ND filters for your Mavic 4 Pro?
Uh,
Because that's those Start RC ones. If you want them.
If they didn't act like fools ducking and hiding, we would have never
Yeah.
known. I guess, but I would. You think? Well, you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe
Because they would have paid.
nobody would have paid any attention,
yep.
right? I mean, what are the odds that anybody important from that corporation happened to be watching that
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
live? Yeah.
like a lot of people watch the Jumbotron. Coldplay.
His wife or her
You should have
husband.
just.
Yeah.
You should have just bought right into it. Said, okay, well, as long as you're here, and just grabbed her. Yeah. Look at that. And then that can't be him. He wouldn't act like that in public.
Yeah, well, that's like Bobert, or what was her name? Is her name Bobert or whatever her name is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was making out in the
Oh yeah, that was
Beetlejuice play.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she wasn't cheating. That was her man.
Yeah.
that she
I'm
was
just
doing.
saying though.
Yeah.
These knuckles
Hey.
deep.
Yeah, but when you were young, didn't you ever take a girlfriend to the theater and make out? I mean,
Yeah.
When I was young, like 62, or
Yeah.
however old she is, or 50, 56, or
she's
however
reliving
old
her
she is.
childhood.
No, Boba.
Yeah,
Nah,
Is she in her 50s? Is she in her
40s.
50s?
I don't think so.
She's in her 40s. Yeah.
40s? Okay. Yeah,
Nice.
when I was in my 40s, I often took women to movies and,
She's 30.
finger banged them and whatnot.
She's
You got
38.
it.
Hey, guys,
Absolutely.
cut it out.
38.
Jenny?
Mhm.
Yeah. Good quality for that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
38?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. She's,
Yeah.
she's kind of pretty. She's a little bit nuts, but she's pretty.
That's what I said. She's good quality for that age.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She's okay. A lot of people think she's attractive. She's just okay to me. She's like Cat
Well,
with brown hair and a big nose.
I just always liked her because of her running that restaurant. That's what made her famous. was
Yeah. Yeah.
all of the waitresses had concealed carry licenses, and they all carried a gun in the restaurant.
Yep. Mhm.
I bet they got tipped.
Yeah, it was pretty. I think it was pretty successful.
Yep.
You want to talk about success?
Mm.
You want to talk about success?
Yeah.
Yep.
And no fleas.
No fleas.
Yes.
Finally.
Well
that's
done.
good. That's good.
Yay.
Mhm.
Well, that's right. You're in your
Much
office. I just noticed.
success.
Yeah, here I am.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Much success. Nothing
No
in the house is still living, but hey,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No cakes. No.
Bob's
That's what it takes,
Hi, Bob.
Bob.
Bob, old farts with drones. Yeah, Bob Dempsey.
Yeah,
Oh, that Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Dempsey.
Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Jody. Hello, Jody.
Jody.
Notice-
Jody's
Jim
here. Hi,
Beauchard,
Jody.
come on in on the
Second
panel.
thought.
What are you doing? Get in here.
Yeah.
He wants to take me to a
Ooh.
Coldplay concert, but he won't come on the panel. What's up?
Yeah, there you go.
Captain
We got
Yeah,
Captain
Jim, you got a
Joe.
woman saying, "Get in here." Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah.
38. Yep.
38,
kind
my
of woman.
kind of woman. I don't know,
My
Joe.
the right caliber too.
God, I'd love to be 38.
The right caliber.
Yeah.
You're a knee slapper.
Good job, Mike.
She's just like a year and a half younger than my granddaughter, or older than my granddaughter.
That's interesting, Joe. That'd be about the age of the moms of the girls that you take pictures of. So what's going on there?
Probably got them lined up.
See,
There you go.
mess with the camera.
Keep touching that iPhone, Mark. You'll have it sooner or later.
Yeah.
What the hell did you do now, Mark?
Yeah, Mark.
I'm not touching
Now
it.
It's
You're
all
upside
funny.
down again.
Oh,
Upside down. Mark, you turn you inside out.
It was like a surprise. You were black. You had nothing. There was nothing there, and then when you came back, you were upside down. So
Yeah.
Wow.
something happened in the
That's
dark.
pretty neat. I don't know how you do it.
weird.
Mark, is that
Because-
fish behind you? Is that a pleco?
It's
All
yes,
the
Yeah.
fish are going to fall out of the tank if you don't get it turned up right.
yes. There are two
Is that your
precautions.
grandmother's lamp right there?
Look at that.
No.
That's a pleco in your.
Yep.
Yeah, there's
It's going to
two
fall
of
out
them.
of the tank too.
One of them's about
Yeah, I've got pleco.
8 inches long, and the other's about 6 inches long.
That's what he tells everyone anyway.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had two.
Yeah, the weird thing about it is it's not upside down on my phone.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's done.
That's weird. That's interesting. Flip your phone over just for fun, just to see what happens. Oh. Something's happening. And
There you go.
almost. Nope, not quite. No, he almost made it though.
Yeah.
You were
Like a half
there.
somersault, like watching toddlers trying to do somersaults.
I turned it back upside down, and it
Yeah.
it went back because I haven't. It automatically adjusted, but my tripod is this way around.
Turn it
Super
clockwise.
interesting.
Switch to the other camera. We can see see if that looks right, and what the rest of your apartment looks like.
Apartment. I haven't got.
Oh, yeah.
I've got
He's
a
doing great.
three-bed. It's a 3-bedroom house. I don't have an
And there we
apartment.
go. There's
Is that
there
a
it is.
monocle?
Yeah.
Like Mr.
That's-
Peanut.
Yeah.
No, that's my magnifying glass.
That's very nice, though. It looks like a nice one.
It's the only
Does
way
it
I
light
can-
up?
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
Yeah, we can.
Wow, that's pretty sporty, actually. I'll get me one of those, Joe.
Well, that's when he looks like a minion. There's the minion.
Yeah. He looks like one of the minions. Yeah.
There you go.
Banana.
Is it? Which way round is it now? The right way or the wrong way?
No,
it's
you're upside down.
okay.
You're
Still
still
That's
upside
okay.
down.
You're Australian
Try
right
flipping your
now.
phone the other way.
Let's stand on your head for the show. There you go.
There you go.
I'd have
Do
to
it for the show.
I'd have to take the phone out of the of the tripod.
Well, it was right to begin with, so it
Yeah.
feels like it's a setting, right?
It's weird that
You notice he turns
don't know
upside down
why.
and Dominic leaves. So I think Dominic's screwing with it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. All these Australians. Boy.
Yeah.
Aussie. Oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
Siggy.
There
Oi,
you go.
oi.
Oh, God. Now that's an interesting thing. I used to love that show, by the way. And it's just funny how Jimmy Kimmel has completely turned it. It's 180, boy. Now you're good.
Hey.
Yep.
right.
That's such a change. He went from that guy to blubbering on late night.
Yep.
I know. He went from a guy that was paying girls on trampolines on his bouncing.
Yeah,
Man
and doing
show.
blackface.
The man
And doing
show
blackface.
is-
Yeah, he was doing blackface and everything on that show.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he was super duper inappropriate, walking up to women on the street, asking them inappropriate questions and stuff.
Yeah.
And then now all of a sudden he's on every night.
He's
It's like it's just amazing.
activity since then. He's
Well,
learned. He's evolved.
Personally,
He's
I
learned.
don't think he should be
He's
crying. I mean, the one who needs to be crying is Colbert.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, yeah, he got Well, he's not gone to next year though, right?
Yeah,
Right.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
March of next
It's
year. he's
interesting.
gone.
One more season.
Yeah, one more season. Yeah.
One last season.
He's still
Yeah.
7 seasons
Yeah.
already filmed on it.
Yeah.
What? He's
Yeah.
Colbert's.
Mhm.
Did you know that show? And it's fair. It's I should say it's popular because his ratings aren't good. But they
Was
lose
number
like-
one in that slot.
No, it's not. Number one in
No.
that slot is Seinfeld.
No, it's
Seinfeld.
Not
Gutfeld.
Seinfeld.
Gutfeld.
Gutfeld?
Gutfeld.
Gutfeld doesn't play at the same time that
Yes,
Colbert
he
does.
does.
Yeah, he does.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, number one in the
He's the
time
number
slot.
Why does
Number
everybody
one.
say he's number one rated? I wonder if they mean
No.
out of non-cable, maybe.
Yeah.
Because that's been the
No.
narrative all day that he's number one.
He went from
He's
3
the
million
number one
viewers
rated
down
show
to,
in that
down
slot.
to under 1 million in the last like 3 years.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Off
now
to the
they're-
internet.
Now
Gutfeld
they're
crushes his
talking
nuts,
about-
actually. All of them. He beats them all. By far.
They're talking about Fallon and Seth Meyers. They may be gone
Oh,
by
good.
next year. Yeah.
They may not.
He
Yeah, they may
says-
just get rid of that format altogether.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, it's changed. I think legacy media is just not what it used
Well,
to
what's
be.
changed is,
Yeah.
you know what? People like to tune into something that's fucking funny.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's-
exactly.
Right?
We want
He
humor.
used to be funny.
Yep.
He was.
Mhm.
He used to crack me up, but
Uncle
he's
Clyde.
just so political. You can't
Right.
even watch him.
We got
Right.
Itchy Stack. Hey, Sam.
Why you got your hand
Hi,
up?
Sam.
Ooh.
Ooh,
As of
ooh.
July 2025, The Late Show with Stephen Colbert on CBS is generally considered the number one late night show in terms of total viewership.
Yeah. Well, who said that?
Well,
Whose
I get
article
it.
is that?
Well, this is AI right now, so they're taking a conglomeration.
Yeah, where are they getting it?
Well, they're getting it from every source. That's how it works.
No. Yeah.
on my
they're
shit,
getting
it
from
takes
bullshit.
everything from the internet and then condenses it into an answer. And again, you're right, though. That is the narrative. NPR, Reuters, New York Post, CNN, they're all top-rated show being
Yeah.
canceled. So
All right.
now
6 years.
Gutfeld has beat him some months. You're right about that. Gutfeld has beat him some months.
Nice.
He beat him in August of 2022.
Oh,
Gutfeld was
okay.
number one in August of
Well
2022.
done.
I've
Yeah,
never
but not every month. Though,
Hey,
apparently.
Michael. Sam.
All right. Late night ratings. Who's on top and who's lagging behind? Here we go.
I think his ad revenue is what I've heard is his problem. He went from 400 million to 200 million. That's what I heard the problem is. It's not viewership. He's still holding the number one spot. I don't think anybody's taken that spot since Johnny Carson. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
that spot's been boom.
David Letterman.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was the same show, wasn't it?
Yep.
That's what I mean. That show has been the number one show since
Okay, you're
Johnny
right.
Carson.
Colbert is higher than the other
Yeah.
two nutheads.
Gutfeld.
But not Gutfeld. He's ahead of the other two guys, Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon.
you mean
Average
Jim-
2.4 million across. He used to be 3.8. That was the other article I just read. So
Right.
just so he's dropped quite. That's a big drop. But anyway, Kimmel is second at 1.77, and then Jimmy Fallon is third, 1.188. The ratings' biggest winner, however, was Fox News Gutfeld in the 10 p.m. slot. See, that's how
Aha,
they're
that's what I
that's how they're
said. You guys all
separating
told
it.
me I was wrong. I was wrong.
Well, he's got. Well, they're still on it.
Nothing.
No,
Fucking
they cross-
Gutfeld isn't
Gutfeld,
on at
they
the same
cross over
time
each
as.
other. Whatever, back freckle. Well, Gutfeld averaged
What's on at 10?
3.289 million viewers. So quite a bit more.
Yeah, at 10.
At 10.
Well,
Okay.
Well,
dude, that's
You
what
know,
I
that's-
said.
because Gutfeld starts at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock your time.
Eastern
But
Standard Time.
yeah,
Mm.
and so these they started 10:30. Don't well no, yeah.
Mm-mm. Like
So he's
11
an
or
hour
something like
ahead,
that.
yeah,
I
he's
don't
an
watch
hour
the
ahead.
shit, so
Yeah.
I think couple comes on an
But as
hour
far
early.
as late night, what they classify as late night television host.
That was 11:35 a slot.
Yeah, yeah. It's after the
Yeah.
news, isn't it?
It's after
Isn't
the
he on
evening
after the
news, yeah.
news?
Yeah,
Yeah.
11:35.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of strange that they 5. I don't get it.
Oh, I know why that is. Because you have like the national news, then there's always like a short local news blurb after the national news. I only remember that because I haven't watched the news in 20 years, I bet you.
Yeah.
No, it's just
boy.
now it's all here. It's at 10 o'clock,
Nice
which
day.
would be 11 o'clock your time. Is our
Oh, out of all the late night shows,
nighttime
okay.
news for our local channels.
Gotcha.
Here we got other ones. Let me see. 12:37 slot. So 12:37 is apparently a slot.
Oh,
That's the
right.
late show.
Interesting.
Yeah, with Seth Meyers. He
With Seth
averaged
Meyers, yeah.
900,000 total viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrible.
So regardless, Stephen Colbert is number one in his slot.
10,000. Wow.
In his slot, but not in the
In his
amount
slot.
of viewers.
Oh no, I'm not. I've never said that. You know.
Okay. You're right. You didn't say that. You are right. They're not on the same time. You know why I didn't know that? Because I never fucking watched Colbert.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't watch it either. I have never once. I've seen
591,000.
1 or 2 clips.
And finally,
I don't watch
Comedy
either.
Central's The Daily Show averaged 994,000 viewers.
Yeah.
So, none of them even touch Gutfeld.
No, I think Gutfeld's number 1 in total. I agree with that.
Yeah, by far.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. No, by a lot.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
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 3,400,000 compared to 2,300,000, which is what?
Yeah, so over
America.
a million more per Yeah, it's
Yeah,
quite
a
a bit.
million.
Yeah, he smokes them. He is in the number 1 show at 10 o'clock.
Oh no, we're not. Get this fucking out of here. What is
No,
this?
no, don't play that one. That's
Nah.
Marty, what did you do?
Now you're gonna get somebody on here ranting and raving.
Yeah. Nah.
Here it comes. Oh man, I don't want to mention any names.
But they don't see me complaining.
Nah.
I'm rolling on sunshine. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm rolling on sunshine.
that's just
Nah.
inappropriate on so many
That's
levels.
not even a little
Nah.
funny, Art.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, I tried to tell you,
Nah.
Art. You know,
Can you close that, please? Thank you.
Nah.
It's handicap empowerment, though. I appreciate that.
I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa.
Rolling.
Art. Enough.
I can't swim. I can't walk. Hey, what do you got to complain about?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for it
right.
to jump up on
Right.
the comments. Here we go. Here comes in the comments any minute now. How y'all motherfuckers be saying bad shit about black people? Ah, I can hear it now.
Yeah.
I hear it now. Ugh.
Gutfeld
So anyway.
spews the company line? No, he doesn't. Criticizes everybody. Jokes about
He does.
everybody.
He does criticize most
You wanna
everybody, but
call
I
it
think
the
he's
company
right
line
leaning
just
though.
Because
Yeah.
those happen to be his views.
Yeah.
So
No,
whether
there's
it's the company line or not, those are his views. And he'll
Yeah,
tell
I
he used
think-
to be a Democrat. He used to be a liberal,
Yeah.
actually, years
Yep,
ago.
that's right.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was.
I think people mistake the two things. It's not that he was always on the show and just started spewing the company line. They hired him because he felt a certain way.
Yeah.
You know, and I agree with that. They're going to hire people that more align with their culture. And
Yeah.
that's CBS, NBC, ABC,
And
Fox.
he makes
period.
fun of Republicans too. It's just that
CNN,
it's just that the others
you know?
he does. He really does. They do. They joke about it.
To an extent,
But-
I
but
agree.
it's just the other side's giving him a lot of ammunition.
What was that? Wow. Is that Mark?
Yeah.
You Mark quick and see if that's Mark.
But it's Mark.
Is it Mark?
No, it's not Mark.
Oh, who is it?
Oh, I don't know. I muted him and it took a while for it to go away. Maybe it was just buffering. No, I gave him a sign.
we've lost him again.
He's gone, so we'll never find out.
Yep.
Dang.
Mhm.
So,
John,
but
it's
everyone has their agenda, you know, and you just
Yeah.
got to watch this shit with that in mind.
Yeah.
See, I don't even like
Yeah.
the word agenda. I mean, agenda means he's got some ulterior motive.
Narrative,
It's his
No.
opinion.
point of view,
Opinion,
His opinion. you know.
opinion.
which
He doesn't
which-
bring people on there. They're going to disagree with him. Let's put it like that. He don't. I've seen
just
his show.
like-
And by the way, he's crucified Fox as a network
Yep.
many, many, many times. He's not
Mhm.
towing That's crazy.
Gerald
They
Ford.
don't keep him because he kisses their ass. You know why they keep him? Because it's fucking ratings.
He makes some money.
Yeah.
He makes some money. He makes some money.
That's
The
what's
bottom
wrong.
line is what matters the most. I agree with that.
Yeah, it's mostly humor. He doesn't really get into deep political. Sometimes a little,
To
but
the
then he
point.
just makes fun of it and moves on.
He does satire. He does a satirical view of politics.
I enjoy it because he makes me laugh. They make me laugh. They crack me up.
Exactly.
He is pretty funny. Tyrus is funny most of the time, but I watch him because he brings the half breed agenda. So I like watching.
Well, they play off each other pretty
Tyrus.
well too. Those two, you know what I'm. You know, they just play off each other well.
Yeah.
The thing is, Gutfeld seems to be able to play off for anybody.
Yeah.
He does.
Yep, he does.
He on other people. You're right about that. He was just slamming on some Republican just the other day.
Yep.
I forget who. I only watch clips.
And Brenda, that's fine. I mean, you know, that's the thing. That's the thing that people forget about this society. Or at least here in America, you can have differing points of views and have different likes and dislikes.
Yes.
That is your right, and we should
yeah.
all respect that.
You don't like it, you don't like it. That's not right.
You can change the channel.
No excuses necessary. You know, there's a
Nick?
lot of things I don't like. You know, that's why I started YouTube
Oh,
channel.
stop
Bitch
it,
about-
Sam. You've never seen the show? Sorry, Lloyd. That just always blows my mind.
Oh, yeah.
When people talk
Yeah,
about something they've never even seen.
a show. Well, Sam watched one
Never
night.
seen. Gosh, Sam.
And you know, company
Yeah.
line too. Let's not forget the owner of Fox News is Rupert Murdoch, and
One of ours.
he's no conservative. That guy.
No, he's
Isn't he?
No, he's a liberal.
No,
Him and his son
he's-
both.
He is?
Oh,
Matter of fact,
Yep.
Trump's got a lawsuit in on him right now.
Yep.
Yep. No, he just knows how to make money. He knows
Yeah.
his
Well,
channel's
he-
going to
he
make money.
campaigned-
So you know.
He campaigned heavily to get the Australian government in. We have a what we call left wing government over here, and he campaigned heavily to get them elected.
Yeah.
So he's no
Murdoch
conservative.
is very liberal.
He's retired.
Mark, don't leave. It looks fine.
Leave it alone, Mark.
You look fine.
Bill, why are
You're
you?
good.
Yeah,
good.
I lost audio as well that time.
Yeah.
Oh, we just decided not to talk to you.
Yeah.
That's what that was. Oh, look at me. Wow. Okay. There we go. That was fuzzy.
I don't know.
Hey, you know what's funny? I'm on Comcast. I'm on Xfinity all night so far tonight.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
Yes, Sam, you did get this conversation started. There you go.
I
Wait a
don't
minute,
know
are you
what
guys
it is.
sure
It
that
must
he's
be
not
some-
conservative? Oh,
it
sorry.
must-
He gets attacked like he's a libertarian because he owns Fox News and
New
a lot
York
of people on the left
Post
hate him.
and Sky News and everything I'm reading here is somewhat right leaning. One of these
That's true.
publications he owns. Yeah,
But
that's absolutely true.
Yeah,
But-
as I said, Rupert Murdoch's an Australian.
Yeah, he's an Australian American apparently or something.
Yeah.
I thought they,
And then he moved to New Zealand and the United Kingdom.
wasn't he the one that him and they owned the Sun in
Yeah, they own the Sun and the Times. Yeah.
Well, no,
He still does.
He actually describes himself as a libertarian.
Oh,
Libertarian,
okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. So because of that, you know, you said yes, he's generally considered a conservative because the AAI goes in, particularly because he owns this media empire with Fox News. Well, just because he owns it doesn't mean that he, you know what I mean? You can own something you absolutely hate as long as it makes you money. Who cares?
Yeah.
But
I'll agree with that.
You know,
Well, considering the fact that it doesn't matter which political party that you support, they're the dollar. The dollar is the same, depending, and it doesn't matter which political party you support.
Well, yeah,
They're
it's
all
just
the
like
same.
Nancy Pelosi owns vineyards, and yet those aren't liberal grapes or those aren't conservative grapes. They're just
Yeah,
grapes.
you don't have
well,
liberal
that's the thing
grapes
about
and
being
conservative
libertarian.
grapes.
Most people that consider themselves libertarian don't necessarily join the Libertarian Party.
That's true.
They're based. They're a lot of them are that I've found are independents, and they just support the Libertarian Party. I don't know, Lon, are you registered as a libertarian to vote?
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not Republican. I'm
I
not.
think you would probably know.
I'm not registered as a Republican. I don't know if that was one of the choices. The only reason I hesitate when I registered to vote was 30 years ago. Okay, 40 years ago.
Well,
so do I remember how I registered? No.
I registered.
No,
I registered. Well, I mean, in my case, I registered independently, but then they changed it in Florida where you had that motor voter thing. So as long as you had a driver's license, you were registered to vote. So
Right.
you actually had to choose a party or not. You know what I mean? You could be independent.
Right.
You don't have to pick. You don't have to pick a party.
We
But-
don't.
That exists.
But you're
7
registered
against
to vote when you get your driver's license.
In fact,
Right.
they don't ask us what party we want to be registered as.
No.
You just to vote, full stop.
No, there's a reason here because Republicans can't vote in Democratic primaries.
Right.
And
Well, except
Democrats
for
can't-
Colorado.
and Democrats
no,
allegedly
that's
can't vote in
untrue.
Republican primaries.
We don't have primaries.
Yeah, we don't have primaries either.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just-
I understand
it's
that. That's why it's
you're just registered to vote in the Australian Electoral Commission, and then once they get to the respective either state or federal parliament, you just go in and you tick. You put your numbers in your boxes and you go from there.
Yeah, it's called voting. Thank you for explaining that, Dominic. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
but we
You
actually
vote,
have.
and you pick who you want. Well, you could.
No,
the general election, you could do the same thing here too. Not everybody
Yeah.
just fills out all the dots along the party line. Some people.
Yeah, but
go
do you
against
do actually have to put we put numbers in our boxes.
You're so
Okay.
intellectual with your.
And
No,
number one,
Ah.
there could be
Oh,
3 people in there. There could be 8 people in there. There's no uniform amount of candidates.
Really, we have individual little.
yeah, you just put an X by the one you want.
Not
Right.
over here. If you do that over here, it's an
No
informal.
wonder you
vote.
guys are screwed up.
Yeah, I know.
Ah.
Do you guys
Hey.
remember the old lever machines?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I do. Even I remember that.
No, they got it's yeah, I do actually. But they got the little booth, and you got the card, and okay, and Lloyd and or Artie just got to walk in struggling. They'll get you a wheelchair, and you'll get a
Yep.
special one to vote at, where you get to roll up and sit there
Mm.
and in comfort in
Yep.
an air conditioned room.
Oh,
See,
boy,
this is very modern here.
I actually,
You put 8 of them in a cell, and they fight it out until we got a vote.
I can actually get them to come into the box with me and read out the voting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Brad, I believe it's Nana. If I'm not mistaken, Mark is more liberal leaning, and I'm not trying to speak for Mark. And I'm a libertarian. I'm not a conservative.
I
So
would say that
he's at 7 conservative gimps, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider myself to be a gimp either.
Yeah, I would probably
Call me that when
lean
you see
towards
me.
conservative.
Mhm.
You see, now I would have voted conservative here in the past, but our Conservative Party is like your Democrats, apparently.
Yeah, our
Yeah.
conservatives are starting to lean a little bit too left for me.
I think it's more complicated. I tried to, it's funny you should say that because I was like, that's conservative party. It doesn't sound conservative. So you know what I mean? Because it had something to do with unions or something. So I did a little research, and it is and it isn't. Like it depends on what you're talking about. They're all over the place. It's
Yeah,
very
was
confusing
economic?
to me.
Yeah,
The
I
union-
think
economic
they're voting on who's
conservatism.
got the nicest teeth, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
economic
There's-
conservatism and fiscal
There's economic,
conservatism.
social.
Yeah.
There's several
course.
layers to.
Mhm.
Of course.
Well, the thing
ideology.
about our political parties over here is we've actually got 5 different ones, and some of them
Which is
lean left,
interesting.
some of them
Some
lean right,
of
some of them lean far right.
they seemed related, and they had opposing views on the same. It's like any other
Yeah.
politician.
Yeah.
Opposing views. They'll have opposing views on the same topic, depending on how it's explained.
Yeah.
Right.
Depending on what day it is and who they're talking to.
Politics is an absolute mess,
Depends
mate.
whether they remember to take their vitamins this morning.
Yeah, it depends on who they're speaking to.
What I mean,
You know,
what I
Musol
say
that day.
yesterday, I don't remember. Well, nobody else remembers either. So here you go. I don't know.
I voted for the war until I was for the war until I voted against it, or whatever that famous line was.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, how about them drones, man?
Yeah.
That's
How about them drones?
Well,
Or
we're
how
getting
about
into
those
this is not serious.
websites?
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I have to interrupt her. Yes, we strayed into politics, and I don't usually like to do that here for very long. You know what I mean? And I'll say, all right, I should have politics, not talk politics.
Yeah.
'Cause I got plenty already from Lloyd's show and Artie's show earlier in the week. And so I am. I could do. I don't mean to insult the crowd there that's complaining that we're talking about, because it's snide remarks in the chat, by the way. Let's move on to something.
Did we talk about it
interesting,
on my show?
Like, I don't know, like Mark's GoFundMe. Yeah, there's a GoFundMe to get you a camera that sits still in the middle of your desk.
Yeah, there you go.
And you got cameras. I know you do. You got all kinds of electronic shit in there, but you insist on using your phone.
Hey, Brenda.
And and you have problems with it every time.
Yeah. Probably set it up so that it works.
It's part of your charm, though. Oh, Mark's coming in. Let's see what happens today.
Let's see what happens.
Let me see. I don't know.
Can be on Paul Murray's stream on 4 hours and it doesn't do a thing.
Well, you don't say much though.
It's only on this.
No, he's right. I've seen him on Paul Murray's and have no problems. Although he's normally like this, and it'll be a blank screen. He'll kind of pop on for a minute.
He'll be Kilroy for half the
over here. Over here and there.
Yeah, but that's just it. You don't know. I don't think you realize how funny it looks when you're trying to figure it out, and you've got that monocle all the way up to right there, and you're back. And you're doing it for like 5, 6, 7 minutes. We don't know what the heck. How many buttons does that phone have? How many different controls do you have that you could try? You could only try everything once, twice at the most.
It's all the buttons on Restream, and I am the foggiest what any of them do because they don't say anything.
Maybe not on your phone. Your mouse. Okay, sure they do.
You don't have
probably right. They're little pictures.
I think the one with the picture of the microphone, I think that's for your sound. Just to be clear, I think the one with the picture of the camera is your video. All right, I just want to help you.
What are the barrels going round in circles?
What barrels going around in circles?
Arrows.
He's got arrows. That means he's that means he's buffering.
You're buffering. That's what it means.
No, he knows what buffering looks like. What are you talking about?
There is a button at the bottom of the screen which has 2 arrows in a circle.
Oh, yeah. So that's to switch to the other camera.
Like the one you do for switching to the camera, but it doesn't switch to the other camera.
Well, it doesn't work. It doesn't work well on your phone, apparently. That works on my phone.
But it kind of worked as a reset button because I pressed it.
Are you running and it resets. What are you using for Restream? You're looking at it through what browser? Are you using Chrome? Are you using
as far as it's using Safari?
Yeah, I'd imagine you'd have to install Chrome, intentionally install it, which you clearly haven't done.
Oh, it is no uses.
No, okay, because I've heard other people have problems with Safari with Restream.
I have Chrome.
In fact, I've heard people have problems with Safari with all of them at the beginning, and then those problems go away. You know what I mean? As time progresses, But it ended up working okay after a while. But the easiest thing to do is go with the #1 browser in the world, which is Chrome. I mean, back in the day, I used to make sure I had Internet Explorer because it was #1, and which means most of the websites are optimized for it. Because it's That's what they
Hmm.
that's part of the stats you take when you hit
Oh, it's on
websites
arts.
is what browsers are hitting you.
Yeah.
Whether it's your percentage of mobile browsers, your percentage of, whatever, you can figure out what
Hey,
they're looking
Michael.
at.
Mr.
And then
Kitty.
When I
you guys aren't into this stuff. There's a lot to this website optimization game, which I used to do.
didn't
But in
give you
any case,
the
whatever it is, it sucks, and your mic is cutting out. So
Right. Should I smoke this Jason guy? Or do you guys think he's funny?
who?
I don't really care.
Is
He's
He's
this
on
a
Art's
time
channel.
zone?
Yeah.
He's on Art's channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want me to bump him out?
leave, and I'm going to see if I can open
I'm
it
not
up. And
fussed.
I get. I don't know. I don't care.
It's your channel, Art. You let it. You
I don't
Yeah,
even know what the hell he's talking
he's
about.
not being really
we're not.
whack.
We're old, but we're not that old. Well, Lloyd is.
have I
Yeah.
lost Art again?
And the last time I took Cialis, I was with his mom. Making jokes, yo, because it's necessary.
We're a bunch of guys that are middle to older guys. Yeah, all of us. What's the problem? You don't want to talk to guys our age? Go somewhere else.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You get grandparents. That's a good one.
Until now.
He's one of my grandkids. I'd already be smacking your ass.
Yeah, you never know, man. I might have banged your mom and your grandma, so you never know. Yeah, so you never know.
Someone will get
Dude,
offended.
I got that kind of range.
That is
So-
pretty funny. I didn't get to grandparents.
Yeah, ask her if she's ever banged any black guys. You know, I'm sure she has.
Who's she?
Anyway, his grandma.
Oh, his grandma. Ah, got it.
His grandma. Probably had him lined up.
Shit'll ask her.
So
It's an interesting name.
anyway,
Jameson.
So
Named after
Alexis,
an
how's
Irish
everything
whiskey.
going? Because
Huh?
we haven't heard too much from you. I was asking Alexis how everything is going.
Oh yeah, she had kind of good news the last time I heard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Good news?
someone's becoming a chatty Cathy all of a sudden, making a comeback.
I got a call today from the doctor,
Mm-hmm.
and I always ask this. He's a hospitalist, and they're on 1 week rotation, so this one always allows me to record the calls. So I got it on. I recorded it, thankfully. And so after I started the recording, it's an iPhone feature, and he goes, "Hi, would you like to speak to Mr. Green?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course," or something like that. I said yes, and so I said, "Hi, baby," and Jeff goes, and you have to understand that before this, Jeff had fallen into. He was awake when I'd call his name. He'd look at me, but he just wouldn't speak.
He's almost comatose.
Yeah, you just fall asleep. It was like we had
Catatonic,
eliminated.
yeah.
And from the chat last week, let me preface all of this. Y'all got my thinking cap going, and so I told the doctors right after the show last week, I want all the fentanyl eliminated. I want all the pain medication eliminated. I want every excuse for him being asleep and not being able to speak eliminated. And they've done 2 MRIs on his brain. His brain is perfect. They did a CAT scan on his brain. Came back no abnormalities, perfect, no blooms. So there was no reason for him to be like this. So today, when the doctor was doing his rounds, he come into the room and Jeff was talking, like none of this had ever happened. So the first thing he did was call me. And so I said, he asked if I wanted to speak to Mr. Green, and I'm going, yeah, of course. And so I said, "Hi, baby, how are you?" And he goes, and he's still got vocal cord damage from Krista Spawn here in Corpus 2.5 months ago. And he's talking in a gruff voice, but he goes, "Hi, honey," or something like that. And I sent the recording to like Bill and Lloyd and other people that have been following this closely. And I said, "I love you." And he goes, "I love you. I love you too." Like that. That's how his voice sounds.
Uh-huh.
And I was just elated. I mean, I was like, oh my God, thank you,
good.
Lord. I mean, it's an answer to prayer directly. You know, this is a miracle. This man, I think Lloyd has a better timeline sometimes than I do because I'm in the middle of this whirlwind, and Lloyd's and Bill. I've been keeping both of them pretty close, you know, to me as far as updates. But you know, just this past week,
It's been a roller coaster.
it
It
has
has been.
yeah,
He
and
went from only going to live the next 72 hours to living what 2 days past that
That's
now.
just the most recent one. I mean,
Yeah,
there was previously there
it's
was a
been
whole bunch of them. We're going to put in a feeding. No, we're not going to put in the feeding. Oh, we're going to have to reduce the tumor. No, we're not. We can't do that because this, that, and the other thing. I mean, it's been ups and downs, and I don't know how I don't know how you're handling it, Alexa.
Yeah.
God.
well, the only first of all, my faith in God, but the other thing is, what choice do I have? You know, I'm married to him, and I'm stuck in this, and I want to be married to him for another 20, 30 years. I don't want him to die, and I've been fighting like a tiger for him because they were, you know, they eliminated his TPN, which is his nutrition that goes into an IV. It's called a PIC line. It has 3 ports that come out of it, so you can hook up 3 different things into his IV, and they call it a PIC line. It's an acronym. But in any event, they discontinued that, and they didn't even consult me with it. So the next thing I know, I'm on the phone Wednesday when I was going up there this past it's this Friday, right? No, this is what day is this?
Saturday.
So Wednesday when I was going up there, I was talking to Dr. Mehta, the hospitalist, and he had 3 other people. He had a social worker, he had an end of life gal, and he had an ethics board member on the phone along with himself. So I had 4 people on the phone coming at me, and I'm like, you know, I said, not only what did this last hospitalist, the one before Dr. Mehta, just arbitrarily just disconnects the nutrition, and then he said he's got 72 hours to live, and I said, well, you know, you didn't consult me. That is not only unethical, that is illegal. I am his durable power of attorney, and even if I didn't have that legal paperwork, I'm his wife. So you have got to keep me in the loop for anything that's going on. And you don't have my permission to do something, you don't do it. I don't care if you agree with it or not. And so you know, yesterday before all this happened today, Dr. Mehta himself said, don't be surprised if, because Jeff was doing so poorly, he said, even though his kidneys were shutting down, the next day his kidneys picked up. And my aunt in the Atlanta area sends me a text, and she goes, how can his kidneys be failing? And then his kidneys are the next day are producing, you know, picking up, and he's producing more urine. And I just said, prayer. I have no other explanation for it. I have no idea. So, and today it was just like a total blessing to hear my husband's voice, which I hadn't heard. Wednesday, I got a real soft whisper. He said, I love you, real soft. I mean, faint. And he was back to sleep. And that was it. And that was the highlight of my Wednesday. But today, it was a strong voice. It was gruff. It was coarse. But that's because when they intubated him over here at Chris's Spawn in Corpus Christi, they screwed him up and knocked his front 2 teeth loose. They're all dangly. That's not a danger, according to the oncologist dental people that looked at him, of him aspirating those 2 front teeth. So just these 4 people were ganging up on me trying to say no. In Texas, every hospice company will not allow TPN because that is life support. And I'm going, oh, so it's just euthanasia. You know, you're just starving him to death. I'm not doing that. And I told him a whole story about his uncle that was in World War II that got captured, high-ranking officer, and we have a photo of him, and I don't know who took the photo, but we're very thankful for it. Jeff would always break down and cry. I don't care who he was talking to. He could be talking to a total stranger or another family member, but he was talking about his uncle, Elwood Green, that died in a POW camp. because he only got one little tiny cup of rice every day, 24 hours. That's all they allowed. And he died of malnutrition. They found his bones in a farmer's field. This was probably 12 years ago or so. And they did a DNA match with his dad and his aunt, his dad's sister, and it was a perfect match. So they flew his bones back. We had a beautiful, full military funeral for him. But Jeff has always said, "I never want to starve to death." That's in our belief. I mean, we just. And I told him, I said, "You're not allowed to take his food away. No, this is very dear and close to his heart and his belief system." Anyway, today was a beautiful day. I was very thankful, and I'm going there tomorrow. I had to stay. I couldn't leave right away. I had an exterminator coming in to do the house again for these stupid fleas. I think we finally conquered the battle. Now I'm going over to MD Anderson and hopefully talk to him. And during this call too, I was sure to do this because I knew I was recording it. And I said, "Jeff, do you want to come home?" And he said, "Yes." So I asked the doctor yesterday, I said, "Whatever happened to the discussion about him coming home with home health care?" I said, about a month ago, that discussion just evaporated. Nobody's talking about it. The only thing I've heard is hospice, hospice, hospice. And I said, furthermore, I used AI, and it is not true. It is absolutely not true that hospice is forbidden by all hospice. All hospice facilities do not allow TPN. You can have TPN and be on hospice. But I said, he's not going on hospice. That's another thing he said no to. The other, not today, but when we had talked in the past, before he went silent. And so the talk now that the hospitalist said, well, I will get that conversation going again about taking him home, bringing him home with home health care. So I would imagine that's going to happen within the next week. Probably by this time next week, he should be here. And I'm praying to God that he is doing better. I'm praying that this cancer is eliminated. Matthew 19:26. And if any of you disagree with it, well, I'm sorry, but this is how we believe. Matthew 19:26, I take it very literally. It says, with God, all things are possible. And that's just how I believe. And this cancer is not above God. I don't pretend to understand the mind of God, but that's how I'm approaching this because his life is on the line. And that's how I'm getting through it, really. It's just faith in God.
Alex, let me ask you, before you bring him home, of course, what's up with the AC? Did you get that
The
done?
compressor was out. It was under warranty, but that was $1,800
Right.
I do not have anymore because money is just, you can imagine how much all this stuff is costing. His income stopped as of April 15th, when he went into the hospital. The clinic hasn't done a thing for him. But yeah, the AC was repaired. That's why I couldn't go that one Monday. And then the compressor was under warranty, but the labor was $1,800. That same day, what started it all, that morning I woke up and it was really uncomfortable in the home. So I thought, the breaker probably tripped. But we had just had that breaker replaced back in November. It was a day after his birthday, actually, November 24th. And so I went out, flipped the breaker, and it wouldn't stay on. I thought, okay. So I called the electrician. Okay, we'll be right out. And I walked over to the air conditioner and, the breaker did stay on for a little while, but the air conditioner wasn't working. So I walked back over, and then while I was looking at it, it tripped, and I knew enough not to keep doing it because they told me not to the last time. So I called the
It's overloading because probably the bearings went in the
and it's a brand new breaker.
compressor.
The breaker was replaced in November of last year, just like this compressor. So they did that work.
Yeah.
And even though I had a new breaker, the air conditioning wasn't working. So I called the AC people. They came out and they said, they checked everything. They did all these electrical proby things. And yeah, he got a ladder and crawled down inside after he took the top of the air conditioner off. And of course, I
wonder how much of that $1,800 is the cost to replace
$1,800 was just for labor. The
straight labor, not gas and supplies.
Everything else.
What was that additional on
No,
top
the
of it?
$1,800 in labor covered everything. Is
Right, so
for
it's
everything
included in
other than the compressor itself, because they had another tank that they were doing something
Right.
with.
I was just wondering how much the gas costs
Had all kinds of
nowadays.
Yeah.
lines
I heard
to
it's
it.
pretty expensive.
So anyway,
Pretty
the AC is
expensive.
working fine because I couldn't leave the animals like that. They'd all be dead by the time I got home. I mean, it's the old saying, when it rains, it pours. I mean, you guys, I am, I was at one point before April 15th. We were just living our life like everybody else, and then that you
better.
cannot screen for pancreatic cancer, and I pray to God that nobody goes through this. And I know
Yeah.
Lon
No,
said
something
he's
that did.
got something going on, and I pray for
Oh
you.
yeah.
I do. I include you in my prayers. I pray.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Well, prayer is just amazing, and I don't
Oh
understand.
no, I wanted to ask you something real quick. So the improvement came after they took him off fentanyl. Is that correct? Am I reading you correctly?
Well, they took him off fentanyl. They I don't know
Yeah.
if they had him on any other opioids. Or I don't. From what I understand, I can't access this chart on my phone because that app doesn't work like it should. But yes, after the fentanyl was all removed, it wasn't immediate. I don't know.
No.
I googled it. Half life of fentanyl. It said about 7 hours, but this is like, this is a week because you guys said it on the show, and that got me thinking about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah. So I mentioned it the next day, which would have been Sunday. So it's just about a week. And so then today he just snapped out of it, and I pray to God he's like that, And I said, and the other thing I said to him in the recorded conversation, I said, how are you feeling, honey? And he goes, I feel great. I mean, like Tony the Tiger,
They
I'm like,
started
really?
his nutrition back, and he was
Oh, I
getting
give a heck about that.
yeah, and that was part of the I think the bringing him out of the catatonic state that he was in because
And
he was starving.
Lloyd brought up a good point when we were talking before the show today. You can talk about how they're going to have to deal with that, Lloyd. Tell them what you told me.
Yeah, they're going to have to go back now because they just discontinued everything. They were going to send him home on hospice and be done with it. So they stopped his chemo. They stopped his occupational and physical therapy. And now that he's starting to come out of that catatonic state, now they're going to have to start jumping through hoops and get back on board with all that. So,
Yeah, I
they were
mean,
just
like they wrote him
they were
off.
just shutting him down and expecting her to go along with the game plan. Is sort of the way it struck me.
I will never agree with him being without nutrition just because A, it's not his wish, B, what his uncle went through and how that affected him. And
Yeah.
so, no, the way I look at it is
Hey, Jody.
his sister
Jordy, I mean.
today from Nevada, she sent me a text after I sent all that to her. And she says, oh, so now you have hope again? Like, who said I ever lost my hope? But I thought, okay, how do I answer that? So I did it with scripture because you can't argue with it. I mean, you could, but that's foolish. I mean, I just sent Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans that I have for you, thus saith the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you hope and a future. And I capitalized HOPE, hope. Yeah, I've got hope.
Right.
Of course I have hope. He's my husband.
And you know what? It's a silly question because at the end of the day, that's all any of us have.
Exactly.
And that's just is
Yeah.
hope. I hope today goes well. I hope I don't get into an accident on the way. I mean, you know what I mean? It's all based on hope. Your happiness is based on how you hope things turn out.
Yes, but you
hope
have some
things go.
control over it, and that's why I was concerned about the fentanyl and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate
Because you can have hope,
Yeah.
but if they keep poisoning him, that's what I'm saying.
No,
I'm just
I do.
I have
Well,
I appreciate
I know
you
what you
guys
mean.
bringing that up last week
You're
because
right,
that
though.
got me on the right track of telling them, hey, they cut his fentanyl. Last week on the show, I said they cut his fentanyl from 25 to 12.5. They cut it in half. I told the doctor, I want all the fentanyl out of his system. I want to see what happens. And this is what the result is. So it very well could have been that. But all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord, who are the called according to his purpose. Romans 8:28. I look at it as even God is using all of you to help guide me as I pray for wisdom. I mean it. I love every one of you. I told you, you're my family away from my family. And I've got very few family members even left. I've got a brother, 2 half-brothers that don't talk to me. I've got 3 children that don't talk to me. I mean, my youngest one when he needs something. And Jeff, no family except his sisters. I mean, I've got 1 aunt in Atlanta. And that's it. And I got a full-blooded brother in Detroit. So my brother and I talk almost every day, my full-blooded brother. My aunt, since this all started happening, she's talked to me more than the last time we talked before that was, it's my mom's baby sister was at my mom's funeral, and that was like almost 8 years ago. But the point I'm making is I appreciate every one of you, even with all of our differences on whatever topic we're on. I appreciate that. And that conversation helped guide me in a positive way that had a good effect on Jeff. So
good.
Thank you.
That was the whole point of that conversation is
right.
I speak for everyone here. That was the whole point. That's why I brought it up, because I'm like, wait a minute, he's on what? Because
and I was the first time she showed me a picture of him, and I think I even told her, I said, he's stoned,
Oh, he looked like a zombie. Just like Lloyd or Lon said, look at the cameras in Philadelphia.
On Kensington and Philadelphia,
And USA Drone Flyer, Captain Jim America, amen. I agree. And thank you all that is in the chat that have been praying for me and mostly for Jeff. I really, really appreciate all of it because prayer is what's making the difference. And even this sort of thing that we have right here in this panel, even though it's not something where you say, well, I'm praying this, but the wisdom is coming out. Like Lon's saying, fentanyl, I'm not even, and I've been through nursing school. I went through pharmacology. I had a 4.0 and I still didn't even think of it. So thank you. I mean, I appreciate every bit of support.
I've seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah. Here's another
I've seen it with my own eyes.
I heard it with my ears today, and I was just blessed beyond belief. I was like, oh my God.
And if it's my understanding, they will not be able to put him back on fentanyl because it is now a class 1 drug.
You mean probably a Schedule 2?
Schedule 1, Schedule 2, whatever. Same as heroin. It can't be prescribed. Yeah.
It can't be prescribed anymore?
Nope.
As of when?
As of yesterday, I think he signed it into law. Yep.
Really?
Who did?
Wow.
Trump did.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Well,
yeah.
That's
it's in the same schedule as heroin and
that might be a Schedule 1 then.
Yeah.
The heroin's a Schedule 1, I believe, right?
Yeah, I think it's Schedule 1.
Like
that's
Adderall.
Because marijuana was Schedule 1 forever, right?
Yeah.
Well, in any event, it isn't going to be given to him because I forbid it. It's just like you do not take his TPN away. The doctor yesterday, and I started to say this, he said, this is before today, yesterday, he said, don't be surprised by the time I finish this 1 week rotation that I'm not recommending that we discontinue TPN because Jeff was doing that poorly yesterday. And today he had to eat crow. He's calling me on his phone, putting me on speakerphone with Jeff, and we're having a conversation. I mean, there is no denying it. Now he has to deal with it. And we said we loved each other. He said he wants to come home. So I'm bringing him home. If I got to put him in the frickin' Tesla and drive his butt back here myself, I'll do it. If they say they can't release him, I'll say, oh yeah, watch this. And then I'll be up a creek without a paddle because I got to figure out how to get TPN. But they're going to discharge him. They have to. They've got to deal with the facts now. And they just want him out of the hair because they don't know what to do with him. This has been going on since April 15th.
Wow.
Well, that's the problem, in my opinion.
Dead man. I mean, they've written him off as a dead man for so long.
Yeah.
Thank you, B.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. That's why it's not personal to me, but semi it is because I've been written off as a dead man. Last time I had throat cancer, I had 3 doctors here tell me I was done. You know, and that was 15 years ago.
Yeah.
That was 15 years ago. You know, so yeah, and they wanted to put me on all kinds of drugs, and I kept turning them down. You know, they're all, we'll put you on this painkiller and that painkiller to make you comfortable. As soon as you said that, well, it's all about making them comfortable. Nah. That's code for they're giving up, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that's code for
they're giving up and they're done.
Yeah, that's
as soon as they start saying that kind of shit, they're done.
Yeah, that's code.
I'm on the DEA website, and it says right here, fentanyl-related substances are controlled in Schedule 1 of the CSA.
Yeah, you're missing something. I'm reading it too, though, Lloyd.
Oh, what did I miss?
Pharmaceutical fentanyl remains Schedule 2 drug.
Okay, all right.
So it's got to be classified.
It's got to be street fentanyl.
Illicit
street
fentanyl.
Yeah.
And related substances, and it's automatically a Schedule 1. But it can still be
okay, good.
I
thought that was the awful weird, but I just heard that part of it, and
Well, here's the thing. Now, if you read it, if you think about this, I mean, if someone gives you their fentanyl, now it just became illicit fentanyl because it's illegal to give your
absolutely
drug.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now that bottle of fentanyl you handed to your pal because she ran out, or he ran out, is that might be Schedule 1.
Yeah.
You know,
it'll be a felony
based on this. Yeah.
That's why
that's
why duties get flushed down the toilet, because
but they can it can still be used for pain management though.
Okay.
And thank you, Joe Fodolino, I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you. And if I missed somebody that said something positive, or like you're praying, thank you. I'm not looking at the chat all the time, but thank you, Joe. So anyway, that's what's going on, and I'm going there tomorrow. I'm going to try to get an early start. I don't know if I got animal care, so I might be coming back. And the thing I'm just going to impress on him is you keep his nutrition going, and you do everything you can to sustain his life and get his butt home with home health care, and get the TPN arranged and all that kind of stuff. Because see, it's not just like a generic TPN either. It's all based on his blood labs. So like if there's a trace chemical or some kind of something another, like his potassium is low, let's say. So they'll add potassium on the next batch of, and it's a 24-hour type.
Right.
And who knows how much he can eat by mouth. That's another thing. And I'm not going to try to talk about this too much longer on the show, but it's worth noting, when he first arrived at MD Anderson from the hospital here, they said, this hospital said, he's 100% occluded, where the tumor is pushing in the duodenal area, where the stomach and the small intestine is and all that. Well, when we got him to MD Anderson, they said, no, it's not. They took a scan. They said, it's not 100%. He's maybe 70%. Now, he can't eat solids, they said.
This is this roller coaster thing I was talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
But then the oncologist said, this is before he had any chemo. The oncologist said, okay, we're going to do 4 weeks of chemo, retake the scan, and maybe the tumor will shrink, allowing him to eat more. Well, he had 4 weeks, and then they cut him off. So there's another roller coaster. So they cut him off of his chemo, and I said, why did you stop chemo? Well, it's making him weaker. I go, he's got this is your diagnosis, not mine. He's got stage 4 pancreatic cancer. So of course he's going to be weak. So they cut off the chemo. They didn't do another rescan. If they did, I didn't see it. So we don't know how much he can eat. I don't know. Maybe his diet could progress beyond that. So
right.
Anyway, there's a whole slew of stuff going on.
Yeah.
To me,
is he getting radiation as well or no?
No, because radiation is more of a targeted pinpoint type thing, and because it's stage 4, that means it's metastasized, and that's why they only have one biopsy, which was from an enlarged lymph node up on his clavicle. So they haven't even got a needle from the outside to go into the tumor itself to get this is a marker, okay, that says, oh yeah, it looks just like pancreatic cancer, or this is a cancer marker. It doesn't even say anything about the pancreas. If they would get the tumor from, or the biopsy, even through the abdomen, to get a needle biopsy called a fine needle aspiration biopsy, they take that, and then they would get a more direct diagnosis. They're just going on scans that they look at with CT scans and MRIs and stuff like that.
The question, and you need to write this down, the question I've had, and I've asked this before, Have they done a PET scan, a PET
No,
scan?
no. I don't need to write it down. The answer is no.
Oh,
They're not
have you
doing
asked why?
They haven't given me an answer. And I right now, just bring him home.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they're not
This
going
is
to do any
what's
more.
going on the other on Art's channel, by the way, that nobody can see. Jameson, I told you nobody can see what you're saying because you're over,
Yeah,
He's,
I
yeah,
put the
James,
you're
Yeah.
link
over
up.
there by yourself. You joined Art's channel, not the channel that the stream is actually on.
Yeah,
But he
I,
lost his best friend to a fentanyl overdose.
yeah,
Yeah.
Art
and
gave him the link, and we're sorry to hear about that, by the way.
yeah.
Obviously, here's the link to
Yeah.
Lexus's GoFundMe,
mhm.
and I guess he
Yeah, thank you,
donated.
everybody.
Sounds like he donated $50.
Yeah,
So
and
imagine your household not having any income since April 15th.
Wow.
And it just devastates you. We have blown
I
through so much money.
Very nice.
I mean, and thankfully, I'm actually ahead on the mortgage payment by a month. So I'm very thankful for that. But the little bit of money that we've sunk most of our money that we were having coming in, and I can't go out and get another job yet because I probably won't be here taking care of my husband.
Right.
But most of the money that we've made have been sunk into the house, on principle. So hindsight's always better than foresight. Wish I hadn't sold my mom's house. That would have been a benefit. Just sell this and move back to my mom and dad's house. But I did. And all of that money went into this house and the airplane. And I've been trying to sell the airplane and it won't sell. And I've got it down to the bottom rung of the pricing. And if anybody wants to buy my airplane for $70,000, I'll sell it to you. But I'm not going any lower. I'll just hold on to it. I'll put it to good use at some point again, but I haven't flown since I took it for annual, which was in April.
Yeah.
Or February. I flew it there in February, so I haven't flown my plane since February.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Okay, see.
Mr.
Oh, look at
Bob.
Bob. Says hi to everyone but me. Nice.
Yeah,
Nice, Bob. Oh,
Lon.
okay. Oh, now he says hi to me. Yeah. Okay, buddy.
Lon.
Thanks a lot,
Bob.
sport.
And Brenda, did we say hi to Brenda? Hi, Brenda.
Yeah, I said.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, I
There you
did.
go, Bob. I'm moving on it.
Beginning.
The stupid post office closes early on Saturday, so
Yeah.
it's me.
You mean that's not my label for the?
I got a label for you, and I got a label for Bob.
Oh, send me.
Have you got one for me?
Tell me, I'll send you.
No.
a link.
Got one
No.
for me? I
No, I
bet
got
you.
shit for you, Art.
have.
I don't even know where you live, man.
What,
I
what
know you're
about
the
me?
colon kid, but I'm not
I'll
sure.
send you my
what that
address,
means.
and then you can send something to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I'll give you my address. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably get a box full of turds.
All right, what do you want? Art?
I'm gonna bring Art with me to the Philippines because I get buy one get one free airfare. So
Yeah,
I'll
there
fly
you go.
to.
There you go.
And you get the board first too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be kind of
Yeah.
cool. I get the board first anyway because I'm a vet.
Oh,
And
But
you get
Yeah.
two seats to sit in.
You push it.
Because you just put him in the overhead luggage compartment.
That's right.
Mm.
Mhm.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you
I can just
get
shove
to
Art in
get
there.
on first because you're with the GIMP. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
No, man,
like
it's just they sent me a thing today to remind me. Oh yeah, you get buy one
Nice.
get one free plane tickets, sir. And I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm a super duper whatever member.
There you go.
And I'm like, okay. So I gotta
Cool.
find somebody to fly with now. Is the problem.
Only on my
There you
channel would you hear. That's the advantage of being with a GIMP. And the response from Lon is nice.
Nice. Yeah, I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Hey, and if
just
on YouTube.
well, just make sure you get both seats next to each other. That way, so
Yeah, there you
get hit
go.
too. When you put him up.
maybe we'll
there.
get a hot chick to push us across the airport too.
Yep,
I'm
that's
riding
right.
too. If you're
That's
riding,
right.
I'm riding.
I've
So
had that.
yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and you get to go through TSA a lot faster too.
I'm riding.
Oh,
You're
yeah?
kidding me.
Yeah, that's right, Jameson. Lumpia rolls for everyone. Yep. That's my fave.
Nobody can see that, so I'll show it. Because Jameson refuses to come over here. Lumpia rolls for
Give
everyone.
him the link
So
again.
what made him say that?
Art.
Is Jameson? Yes, we knew you meant everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you Filipino?
Put the link to Bill's channel.
I have.
Oh,
All
I
right, we'll
Dirty
do
Andy.
it again
So did
one
I.
more time.
So
One
did
more
I.
time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Oh, did you?
and I explained why I was doing it.
hmm
I said nobody can see what you're saying except the panel. You know, nobody in the chat
Wheelchairs
can
and
see it.
lumpia. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's what I should do. I just go jet over there and get me a girlfriend
wheelchairs
There
too.
and
you
lumpia.
go.
Yeah.
That sounds
I
like a
mean,
movie.
if Art can get a
Lumpia,
that's where
girlfriend
the
in the
Oompa Loompas
Philippines,
from.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Art can get a girlfriend in the Philippines,
Hey,
there
I
might
could
even be hope for me.
set you up with some of Irene's cousins. Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, but wheelchairs and lumpia sounds like a great television idea.
Yeah. There you
The new
go.
Netflix special.
You
Oh,
get
that
you get the
could
different,
replace
differently
Colbert.
abled,
Yeah.
foreign chefs.
That was a good one, actually, Art.
What do you
That
say?
can replace Colbert. He said that can replace Colbert.
Yeah, definitely. Here he is. He's
There
finally
you
on the
go,
channel.
James, and welcome to the
There he
channel.
is.
Oh,
Welcome
you
to
here?
the channel.
Hey, this is the channel you're supposed to subscribe to, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm glad you
Yes.
subscribed to Art's channel.
Yeah.
Somebody should.
Yeah.
But
Oh, shots fired.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
Hey, Art.
actually, he's got
Speaking of-
I told him
subscribers.
to
I-
subscribe to Bill's channel as well.
He did.
So,
Art was very good about that.
yeah.
He was
Art.
only because I busted his horn so hard over it.
You know, talking about Netflix documentaries and Colorado. Did you see the documentary about the dude that built the saucer-shaped helium balloon, and they thought his kid was in it?
Oh yeah,
And it took
Blue
off.
Boy.
And-
Yeah, that was back in the
Yeah,
90s.
I remember. Yeah.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
it took off.
And it was
Yeah,
all a
I thought
hoax.
yeah.
It was all
That
a
was a
hoax.
big deal too.
Yep.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
a big deal. What did they end up charging that family? $100,000.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, did they? I didn't watch the whole thing. It was kind of boring, but
Yeah.
Well, it was
Yeah.
it was a
I already
scam.
knew.
You know, the whole thing was a scam.
Mm.
Well, they didn't do it on purpose, I don't think. I think the kid. Oh, did they do it on purpose? The kid fell asleep in the garage the way up to the
Well,
point where I watched the show.
I don't think he was ever in the balloon.
No,
No.
he
Well,
wasn't.
he wasn't. He fell asleep upstairs in the garage attic, and
Yeah, so he
the
was
cops
never in
even
the- he
admit
was
they didn't
never
look.
in the
They
balloon.
didn't
He was
search the
never in any
house.
danger. But
Right.
I don't know. I was pretty sure that they knew that because they got a shit ton of trouble after that. So
Yeah, they did.
Really? Okay.
yeah,
Yep.
Oh,
Even
I think
the
it-
little
yeah,
kid,
yeah.
even the
I
little
think-
kid blurted out, "Oh yeah, I was in the house the whole time." You know.
Yeah, he was
Telling
up in the
everybody-
garage.
right.
Yeah,
But they
in
knew
the
that. See, but the kid accidentally, the kid is a kid, and he gave them up without
Yeah.
realizing he was giving them up.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
No, I know he knew he was in the kid was in the house,
No,
Playing-
but
but
to
I
him, he was
don't know
playing
the
hide and
parents
seek.
knew it.
To him, he was playing high. Oh, I did. What was the whole story? It had
Because
to do with
But hold on, the
publicity.
police even admitted that they didn't search the house. And that's the first thing you do when you have a missing child. The first thing the police should do is search the
When
house.
somebody says
And they
their
didn't.
child is floating 500
Doesn't
feet in the
matter.
air, they panicked. You know what I mean? They're like, oh my god, But you're right. You're absolutely
Right.
100% right. I'm just saying.
No, there were
obviously
cops
what-
at
what
his house the
happened-
whole
what
time. They
happened
could have been
was they-
searching the
They were
house.
all hands on deck. Get that balloon, and didn't do.
No, they weren't.
Didn't do the due
They had
diligence.
cops at the house the whole time. There were other cops chasing the balloon, but there were cops at the house, and they should have searched the house.
Yeah.
And they
Unless
didn't. They're
they
just
did, they
standing
didn't go
around
in
the
the
house
attic.
drinking coffee or where the fuck they were doing.
It's very
They didn't
Do they
search
have
the
any
house.
drones
Hey,
up there
hey,
looking
hey,
at
he was in the
balloons?
attic.
donuts.
So the cops
was
may
the
have looked
80s,
through the
the
house
90s.
and just not
Oh,
gone up
this
in the
was
attic.
before drones, Alexis.
What?
This was a long time ago.
This is a long
No.
time ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
about
before
Did they,
drones?
Johnny? The cop admits he didn't search the house that well.
That was before drones.
Well, right. Well, the kid, like I just said, he probably walked through the house, but the kid was in the attic. They just didn't go in the attic.
Right.
That's all.
Hmm.
And even if they did, if he's by the window curled up
Yeah.
under blankets or whatever, they might even have not seen him there. Could have been asleep.
Yeah, he was up in the attic of the garage. You know how the garage has like a storage space sometimes? They have like a little crawl space.
Yeah,
you
you
get
don't
up
go up there
above
for
the
no
garage.
reason. The parents put him up there and say they're basically playing a game with him, hide and seek.
Well, maybe, but he claims he went up there on his own.
Well,
Yeah.
They interviewed the
happened.
kid.
he claimed that.
How long ago
Yeah,
was this?
There's a
I
documentary on
independently-
Netflix right now that
Yeah.
just
Right
came
up in
out.
the attic.
I think.
Oh, it's
October
on Netflix? It's on
October
Netflix?
15th, 1909 or 2009.
Yeah,
What's it called?
1909.
Yeah, I
it's
couldn't.
called
We got some memory on
Train
that.
Wreck.
Yeah.
Train Wreck something. Train Wreck. Meh. I can't think of the.
Yeah.
But the first word is train wreck. I know that for a fact.
For what?
Oh, Trainwreck Balloon.
For this balloon, yeah, there you go. The kid, they interview the kid, and the kid flat out says that he was, I don't know, his brother yelled at him or something, so he went in the house and he climbed up to his favorite hiding space
Okay.
and hid up in the attic of the garage.
I've
and he
never
fell
seen that,
asleep.
but okay.
And he says he fell asleep, and then he woke. He heard all the noise and shit, and he woke up and he went downstairs and said, "What's everybody doing?" And they're all like, "Holy shit, there's the kid."
I don't know. I guess and who knows? When was this interview? I mean, was it after
recent?
the fact?
Because he looks like he's 20.
Yeah, see, so
Oh,
that's
yeah.
how many years
Yeah.
of practicing that to try to get his parents out of being in trouble. You know,
Well, it's too late now.
Well, whatever, or at least make it look like they did nothing wrong. I mean, would you want to live with that? That you perpetrated that kind of a fraud for fame and got caught? I mean, of course he's going to say no, it was all an accident. That was their defense. We didn't know he wasn't in the balloon, and we didn't know he was sleeping up there. We thought we thought he was in the, but whatever. They claim they didn't know he was up there, and he's claiming that he didn't let them know he was up there. That he went up there on his own. That's all part of their, he's
It's
had
part
a
of
lot
their
years
shtick. I agree with that.
A lot of years of practice had, that story. I tell you, after 20 years, you believe stories. I got images and memories in my mind from when I was too young for school, for sure, because I remember I couldn't read, and it pissed me off. And I have this
Sounds
memory
like a couple years ago.
Yeah, I remember. There was a tree. Yeah, I finally got over that hump. Right on. Anyway, I remember as a kid with my mother at night, and I wanted to. There was a tree. They used to have those trees, and they have little bags of Brock's candies and snacks and whatever, hanging like in a New York bodega, whatever it is. I don't even know. I think they called them stores back then. But anyway. But I remember it pissing me off. I couldn't read them. And this is a memory in my mind. I don't know if that actually happened. I got a clear-cut memory of it, but fuck, I must have been 3 years old.
I get that. I mean, the kid was 6. Regardless whether it was true or not. You're absolutely right. They could have been all a scam. I don't know if I would assume it. That's all. It just feels like a lot of people are assuming it, and I don't know what their proof is.
Well, what I'm saying is I have a memory. I have that memory, but I think it's been reinforced by me telling it over the years, and it may have changed, not that I would recall because this is how I remember it. But anyway, I'm just,
I don't know. This is the first time the kid's been interviewed either.
Neither here.
I don't know. This is the first time the kid's been interviewed. For all I know, it's been.
Did anybody look up what happened to them after that?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious.
I remember this big investigation and all kinds.
Yeah, let's see. 09, he's 6 years. What? He was 6 years old. So if you had that. Let's see that.
That'd be 16 years ago.
God, already takes you that long to figure out 09 to 25.
Yeah.
You see what Johnny said? They were on Wife Swap before that. It was all a scam.
Yeah, they were on some reality show before that. He's exactly right about that.
On a lighter note, 5 more days till Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah, everybody's talking about it. You know what I think is going to be, and I'm sorry for you guys. It's going to be one of these. The expectations, not the reality, is not going to meet the expectation. Yeah. Everybody's going to be like, "Oh my god, I can't wait till the Gilmore movie comes out," and you're all going to watch it and go,
No, eventually you're just repeating the same kind of humor and actually, and it seems to dilute as it seems to drop off. It doesn't have that freshness. You know what I mean? You've never seen it before. And you know what? When a movie is really fucking funny, really good, and how do you maintain that? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They're always they can be good, but that's people love that movie. I
Yeah.
personally don't even think it's that funny, to tell you the truth.
I didn't think it was that funny either. I'm on board with you, but at least
Yeah.
they didn't make it a black lesbian. Is Happy Gilmore
No,
now?
he
So that's
was in
something.
he's been in funnier movies than that. You know,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
definitely been in funnier movies than that.
Well, hey,
Billy
it's
Madison.
Not every day you get to beat up Bob Barker. You know.
Zohan. That's
Yeah.
Zohan.
Don't mess with
Is that your
Zohan.
foot? He's standing this far away from him. It's the silliest
What
thing.
movie?
Too funny.
And August is
Zohan.
What movie?
series.
Zohan. That's when he was the
Zohan. Something to
hairdresser.
Zohan. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Wasn't
You don't
that
know
when
that
he was
movie?
a hairdresser?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but he's also ex-Mossad or whatever.
Oh yeah, he was Zohan.
Mhm.
I forgot about
That-
that.
That movie's funny. Hold on.
That
It's so
movie's funny.
Don't mess with
Towards
this,
the end is hilarious.
Don't mess with the
Uh,
Zohan. That's what it is.
Yeah.
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 You don't mess with the Zohan. 2008. It is so stupid funny. The whole thing is
Right.
just hysterical.
It is funny.
You
They
know,
like
and
the bush.
It's not
They like the
offensive,
bush.
It's just silly. You know.
It is silly. Yeah. It's pretty good towards the end where they all admit that they all are basically the same people. What are we fighting about? Besides, all the people in America think we're Mexicans anyway, or that line or whatever. you know, us Americans think we're
That is
Mexicans
so
anyway.
wrong.
Yeah.
What's wrong
Yo,
with being
you
Mexican?
look like a Mexican. And he's like, oh, yeah, that's true. And they're all like going on around and around. It's pretty funny.
We
Towards
got
the end.
Bob Casey.
I like Mexican.
Bob.
I like everybody.
Oh, you got Little Shark, Bo Shark,
Little Shark, Jordy. We got the two sharks.
Mr. Kitty.
Big Shark and Little Shark.
Wow.
Yep.
When you
And
say
show
you
photo
don't
video.
get two shorts, we have two shorts. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we got one art. and
Napoleon
two sharks.
Dynamite. So now there's a movie I would hate to see them trying to remake, Napoleon Dynamite. That's another movie that I'm afraid that if they tried to remake it, you know what I mean? It's just, or Napoleon Dynamite 2, like now he's a 40-year-old accountant or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just,
Yeah.
I don't see it.
40-year-old virgin is now 80-year-old virgin. Yeah. Okay. That'd be kind of creepy. Yeah.
Yeah, when did that movie come out, by the way? Happy Gilmore. 90s, right?
Probably.
Happy Gilmore?
Yeah.
You figured 25 years ago?
Don't know.
Nobody's looking up. I'll look it up. Happy Gilmore. I'm just curious because how old is flipping? What's his nuts? The guy playing Happy Gilmore. Holy crap!
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler. Thank you.
Yeah, he's
Adam
got
Sandler.
about 60s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was about my.
Sandler's 60?
1966.
No, he's not. No way. Is he?
1966. So he's 59 years old.
59.
Is he
Yeah.
really that
Yeah.
old?
Yeah, he's 59. So
Yeah.
Time flies when you're not paying attention.
yeah, you're not paying attention.
He'll be 59 in September. He's actually only 58 right at the moment.
Oh, you're right about Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, they tried to remake Dumb and Dumber. Ghostbusters, that Ghostbuster remake. Woof.
Oh God, they made a bunch of
Woof.
Which
God,
one?
that was so bad. The one with they gender and race swapped everybody or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was
Oh, the
like,
chicks.
ooh.
Yeah, that one was terrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
the newer ones are. If they were by themselves, they'd probably be better. I'm not
Yeah.
super geeked
Well,
on the newer Ghostbusters either.
Yeah, they kind of brought in the old Ghostbusters in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what's funny about this? Joe Fodolio just said February 1996, Happy Gilmore. I think about that. How many? Almost 29 years ago. You know why I thought he was young? Because he's younger than me, and he was always younger than me. And I just have this image of him being, and now he's closing in. I know I know we're still, but 5 years made a bigger difference when you were 30 and he was
30
25.
years ago, yeah.
30, 25, you know what I mean? But you always picture him as being younger. And I don't know. Hair's still dark, so but that's in Hollywood magic.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Hey, I like this. This is a badge, man. This is experience right here. This shows I've been around a couple minutes, or I have a glandular
Sure.
problem or something. You know,
Uh-huh.
one of the two. Either one. I deserve
Sure.
respect.
Hey,
Yeah,
Bill,
that's it.
did you make Jameson blue?
No.
No. I made him blue
Gotta
on my
get to know him first.
Okay.
Joe says
1
that's
week.
how
Thank
time
thank
works.
you for putting me on the spot just now, Artie.
Yeah, thanks, Art.
I'll be
Yeah.
right back, gentlemen.
Thanks for the warning.
Mhm.
See,
He's
Lloyd
biting
warns
me.
us. See, Dominic doesn't even warn us. He just leaves and comes
Yeah,
and
yeah, I
goes.
know, right?
Mhm.
Like
That's
a
those
ghost.
Aussies for you. Yeah.
Yeah, it comes and goes like a ghost in the night.
Mhm.
Dominic.
So, how many of you tried to make your own caramel? It's not
No.
as easy as you think, boy.
I didn't think it was easy. What is it? Just
I don't
sugar and butter,
recall
right?
any of us saying, "Hey, you know
Sugar,
what's easy?
butter, a little
Caramel
water.
making."
Well,
Those
there's
people
two
got it
ways
made.
you
It's
can do
so
it.
easy. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
had that conversation, Lon. Come on. Those
You
caramel
can do it
makers are just
with
raking in the
water,
bucks,
or
and
you
it's
can do it dry. It with just plain sugar, heat it up, and caramelize it that way. What I did is I did it wet, to where I let the
that's what she
water
said.
bubble up, and I put a little butter and a little bit of vanilla extract in it, and oh god, just stir, stir, stir. Come on, and,
Oh
and
yeah, it'll wear your arm out. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's
So
very
I
heavy.
And it
got it
looks
to
like
where
brown caramel like you
Well,
get
it's
at the
caramelized
store.
sugar. That's all it is. It's basically caramelized sugar,
yeah,
and you know that you don't because of the additives, it doesn't get hard as a rock when it cools off, and
right,
that's really it.
hmm
You know, it's like sugar fudge, basically,
right. I made fudge,
just
so
stiffer.
I poured a little bit on that, and I put a little bit of sea salt on it. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, good for you, but good for you. No,
yeah. I like
good
to try
deal,
something
buddy.
different. Yeah,
Yeah, good for you,
because
man. Cooking with art.
yeah,
Chef
Cooking with art.
Boyardee.
yeah. Chef
Yeah, Chef
Boyardee.
Boyardee. Good
Yep.
for you, buddy.
I'm
You
sorry. I have
making
to argue with my friend Joe Fodolio. No,
caramel corn or what?
time does not work the same for everybody. Okay, because when
Mm-hmm.
I'm 22, I've got all the effing time in the world. All right, time actually moves faster the older you get. I'm 100% sure of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It you look back and think, geez, I've already done this 64
Yeah, I
times.
know.
Actually, I'm technically in my 65th year,
Hey,
but it's
hey,
not
come
65
here's
until
relative.
but I'm 64 in a couple of months
Yeah.
anyway. And it just, I'm telling you, it goes by faster and faster.
Yeah, it goes by faster, and then you think, oh, is this Groundhog Day? It seems like every day is Groundhog Day for me.
Oh
Up,
no,
I'm getting
that's
up.
something else.
Go make
That's your medic.
go make some breakfast. Oh, let's make lunch. Let's go to work. Oh, I'm home again. Let's eat. Let's do a live stream. Go to bed.
Well,
6
that's the
hours
same.
later, get up.
That's the same for any age. I'm just saying, looking back over the course of the
Oh
last
yeah.
year, it just seems like it's going way faster.
Oh yeah, I know.
It just does. What do you
Mark,
think, Lloyd?
why are you touching your
He's got to
camera?
keep
Why do you
playing. I
keep
don't know.
fiddling?
I think it's
Yeah,
Mark. Is it Mark?
Yes,
No,
it's
who
Mark.
is it this time?
It's
Is it
Mark.
It's
Mark?
Mark. Yeah.
It's Mark.
yep,
Like
Man, it's black
Transformers.
and
yep.
Suit up.
Yeah, that Apple phone, boy, it's a great thing to use.
Yeah,
Transformers.
it's that wrist all like this.
It's not
Yeah,
working
Mark, you
properly.
really.
Autobots.
Again.
Roll out.
No, yeah, I'm gonna mute you. Thank you. Sorry,
Oh no.
sorry, brother. There's a
Yep,
terrible hum coming through.
yep.
That's interesting. Does he have a soundboard? Is that all being generated by his phone?
Yep.
Yeah,
it
That's
almost
I
sounds
don't know
like,
interesting.
what he's doing.
and it doesn't sound like his voice either. It
Maybe he's
sounds
eating
like,
caramels and touching it and stuff. It's getting
yeah.
caramel inside of it, or I don't know.
Caramel. He was
Dropped
using
it
it to make caramel.
dropped it in his toilet. Who knows? I don't know what's going on there.
You
God
guys might be
bless
right
him.
about time flying by. I think it moves I think time moves really slow for me, but I ain't doing shit. Hey,
Uh-oh.
there's Jim.
He's back. He's back.
No,
Hey.
don't touch the camera. Leave it alone.
Yeah, stop touching. I feel like a mom talking to her kids in the grocery. Stop touching stuff.
Yeah.
I thought there was a judge's order about that, Mark.
All I was doing was sliding the screen up and down so it could be, because it doesn't show everybody.
Yeah.
Well, you can hear us, though, can't you?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Well, see, that's all it counts.
Before. And I couldn't
Mr. Kitty wants to talk. Oh, go ahead, Mark. I'm so sorry. Go.
I couldn't open it in Chrome. When I tried to, it says this device needs it to open in Safari.
Fair enough.
So it won't open it in anything else other than Safari.
No, that's just your settings, my dove.
No, it's an iPhone thing.
I know it's your settings in your iPhone. You can.
No, it's not my settings in my iPhone because I open Zoom in
If you
Chrome.
open up Chrome and put the link in, it'll take you to Restream.
Yeah.
No, it won't, because that's what I tried to do. I tried to open it in Chrome, and it wouldn't do it.
That's pretty interesting.
Yet Zoom does.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Kitty. I was reading. Yeah, right, Safari.
Oh.
I was reading about that the last couple of days, and it's interesting to me that theory exists. That the higher the gravity, which would be in a black hole, time goes slower for the person in and around the black hole, or the closer you get to the speed of light, the slower time passes for you in relation to everyone that's not going the speed of light. I find that interesting because there are theories out there that because of our relation to the galaxy and our own planet speed, the solar system speed, the galaxy speed, the universal speed, that we are actually moving at the speed of light in relative to a fixed point. You know, they were actually moving that fast. So I find that very interesting. I don't know about the time. Switch to Safari. Yep. Lloyd is backing up Mark.
Yeah, I just tried it.
Yeah, it says switch to Safari. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Restream Studio requires Safari to work on this device. Tap the share icon.
Wow. That's Apple putting their foot down, I think.
Yeah. Well,
you will do Safari or you won't be on our phones.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Now I use Google for everything else, but I can't. But
obviously, Chrome works on other devices with that because that's what I use. So for it to not work on an iPhone, that's intentional.
No, Chrome does work on an iPhone. Restream doesn't work on Chrome on an iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's
I use Chrome on my.
All this shit's intentional because they want you using their browser, man.
Their browser, yeah.
I open Zoom in Chrome on my iPhone.
What happened to the freedom?
Freedom.
Yeah,
let's get back to
for Opera.
That's what happens when the Chinese run the company.
Yeah.
There's a lot of snap out there too, like Opera. If you want the full version, you actually have to pay for it, and it's considered a very secure browser. A lot of people, very secure
Jameson. Everybody flies drones. That's what it is. We don't hardly talk about drones, but everybody here has had some connection to drones.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how everybody got together. It's drones.
Yeah, exactly.
We talk about drones. We did, didn't we?
We did at the beginning.
Or was that
yesterday?
Did we? Was that yesterday?
No, that was yesterday. That was yesterday, fellas.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. All right,
you did, and you said you were going to get them. Ask Tom if he wanted the.
Look at this cool case. Here we go.
I asked Tom if he wanted a ND filters. You're right. So there's the extent of the drone conversation.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's Tom if he wanted ND filters. You got it. You got me.
No, but we spent a pretty good amount of time talking about that yesterday. So we just.
That's not.
You want to rehash it?
No.
Pull out all your stuff and show it to us, and nah.
I could do that. I should, for Sky's sake, but I don't think any different people are watching tonight than they were watching
so
yesterday.
either.
Yeah, so
Jimbo
I promised them I would.
helicopter.
Yeah, how about that? Johnny got the V copter. You should send him a link, but because he was lurking around out here, he could show off that V copter. It's
Yeah.
interesting. It's got some quirks, he was telling me, but for $200, man, I don't want a mini drone of any brand. You know what I mean? So I have no interest. However, it's pretty cool for $200.
It's bright
You know?
yellow.
Bright yellow, very bright yellow.
Well,
Apparently-
Well, I just
Apparently, birds
sent him the
like
link. If he's
bright
around,
yellow
maybe he'll come
things.
in.
Yeah, Mark, you're right. Birds don't like bright yellow things because they are attacking
No.
it, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. I had to make some coffee. I'm trying to stay awake.
uh,
Well, that's bad when you can't keep Alexis awake.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
No, but really, seriously, guys,
Bunch of
I have just
gobbledygook
been running
crap.
on empty for like months.
mhm.
You know, it's just. But I don't want to
I'm-
leave y'all.
I appreciate that. Now,
Well, you
Mr.
know-
Kitty, the problem is it's a theory, though. I'm not sure how they're setting this in stone. That's the part of the theory that it's a theory. You know what I mean? It's going to be one that's going to be pretty damn difficult to prove, too.
Is it a
You know
theory
what I'm
or is it
saying?
a
Yeah.
hypothesis?
Yeah.
A hypothesis can be proven, if I'm not mistaken. A theory is blank thought, right?
I don't know. That's why I was asking you.
I can't remember. I'll be honest with you. I can't remember. I'd have to look it up.
Either.
But
I used to know.
Theories are.
I used to know, too.
on known facts.
Mark
Known
did it
facts.
again.
An educated
Yeah.
educated guess and supposition. You know,
Yeah, it's
otherwise
supposition though.
right, because it's only
Right.
theoretical at this point, but it's based in. It has to theoretical anything has to be based. I believe.
Yeah.
my
Theoretical versus practical, and then you've also got
to a point. It's got to be something that's in play today. Like you don't start with fantasy theoretical. There has to be some basis in modern
Maybe.
physics to start with.
Yeah.
You know, and then when you get off into theoretical, it's areas that they haven't figured out yet. That's all.
Right.
And-
Well, my
Yeah.
problem with this
Alexis
theory
wants to talk.
is
Oh.
she does.
Yeah, she's over there waving her
Can't
hand.
see her.
bye-bye. Good night.
Good night.
Good
No,
night.
no, I'm not leaving. I got a question.
Oh, okay. I thought you said good
Okay.
night.
She's just sticking her hand up.
No, see this GoPro? I just
Yeah.
looked
Okay.
over.
Uh-huh.
I haven't been in my office for weeks, right? Because it's got fleas. I just turned this thing. I just looked over. This thing is on. It's plugged into power, and this thing is like red freaking hot. I mean,
Yeah.
it's hot,
Oh,
hot.
I'm surprised it's on.
Well, I know, but I don't even know how it got turned on. But it
I
is.
mean,
Which one is that?
they overheat and they turn off.
You could warm some food on this thing. It's
What is
so
that? A
Oh,
10?
okay. You can
Aren't
fry an
10s
egg
the
on
one-
there
Aren't
then.
10s the ones that got hot?
Make some caramel.
Yeah, there you go.
Bringing it back.
Take the last out of it.
77% charged. I don't even know what that is.
Well,
Yeah,
I haven't
that's
used
interesting
this
with
thing.
it being plugged in.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
the power thing, so I can push this and
Yeah, you press and hold it and blink.
there it goes.
there
you
you go.
Yay!
Look how technical you are.
See, it's even
You
got
are
the
a little
suction cup
techie.
You go
for the
bro.
inside of the airplane.
Yeah.
Jameson, this crowd is usually on. This crowd here is on every Saturday night, unless
Yeah,
Bill
8
chooses
p.m.
not to have it.
Mhm.
Some of these other characters are on different things. Like
Yeah.
Art down there is on Friday night, and he has some of the same guys. I'm
And-
not on that. Monday night I'm on there, and Lon's not on it. And
Thursday. You forgot about
I
Thursday.
am.
Thursday, yeah,
Thursday.
Thursday it's just Art, myself, and another guy who's not on any of these
Yeah,
other shows.
and,
I
and
just mentioned.
sometimes Bill. Yeah, when he
Yeah,
brings-
Bill's on there. Bill
Yeah,
sits in for me when I'm having
Yeah.
one of those bad days.
And
Yeah.
Mark's upside down again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
Mark, yeah.
staying upside down. Can't be asked trying to sort
To let everybody know why I wasn't on Thursday night is because my mind. Well, one, a lot of it had to do with dealing with Judy, but the main thing had to do with I got hit for $1,600. They took 16. They did they did a bank transfer from my bank account to my PayPal account for $1,600.
Huh.
And then the jerk uses a name. Well, I don't know if it's him or not, but he uses a name and tries to withdraw 500 out of that 600. What they've been doing is they put in 100, and if that goes through, then they were all pending, so cost me $27, but I stopped them all at the bank and called them up. And then I got hold of PayPal. It took an hour just to get hold of somebody, and we finally think we have it fixed that they won't be able to go back and do that. And I haven't got any notifications of any. And then on top of that, LifeLock calls me, and I have to go over something else, and we get it's like that all day, just dealing with that identity theft.
Well, you know what you got to do when you log into things, you got to stop mouthing out your password while you're doing it.
Yeah.
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 When you do that, people figure it out.
Right.
Don't use your birthday. August.
No, they need more than 2 or 3 numbers.
1889.
Yeah. Well, I quit. At first it was doing really good. My original password was 1234 cool shit, but I thought that was being long like that would work, but apparently they figured it out.
Terrible password, dude. Seriously, it's got.
That was never my password. Don't use that one because now we all know it, and so nobody use that as a password. So.
FUN269. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, that was
Jenny.
You remember my buddy Greg that was on the program the one time? You remember my buddy Greg that was on the program once? Came in, one from Pennsylvania. That was his online name, Fun269.
Oh.
Okay.
Like his email was Fun2, and he was running a business like that.
Oh my God.
FUN9. Yeah. And I don't know why it didn't work in a business setting.
I'm still looking at my bank account right now.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
he's got you paranoid now.
That's what triggered it.
Check your PayPal while you're doing it.
Yeah, Thursday morning. Yeah, check PayPal. They're getting hit like crazy.
Yeah.
And so it triggered that I had a negative amount in my bank account. Well, this is like a week and 2 weeks left of the month, and I knew about how much I should have because it's the same every month. And I'm going, oh crap, this ain't good. So I immediately called my bank and I said, I went to my bank account and I saw that they were money transfers to my PayPal account, which is a PayPal business account, apparently, because I go by the Grumpy Vlogger on it. And anyways, and before when I had this problem, because the same thing had happened about 2 months ago when the first time I got hit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that time they only got me for $700. No, $1,100. So anyways, but so I PayPal finally figured out, and we worked out how to change it because they said, you can't change this email address. This is what you started with your account. And I'm saying that's bullshit, So we worked it out, got rid of that email, put on one that is unknown to anybody. So
unknown.
Yeah.
Holy crap. So they've got me. I got 17 Popeyes charged. Oh, wait a minute, I'm black. Never mind. That's legit. That's legit. I thought they had me for a minute there.
I can't swim.
I got Popeyes.
No, watermelon.
Popeyes. Yeah, no, not. Watermelon is like bacon for me. I like watermelon, but it's such a mess. It's just so messy that it's just
I went to that 4th of July dinner with my youngest son's in-laws, and they had really good, juicy watermelon. And so I grabbed a slice of it. I discovered that eating, because I've never ate watermelon with a beard before. Oh my God, what a friggin' mess.
All the seeds.
I had watermelon just dripping off of me. I was like, give me some napkins, a whole roll of paper towels trying to get my beard dried out. And Yeah. That was a new experience, new way of it.
That's why they make forks, Lloyd.
Yeah.
But it's
that's what
not
I
as much.
heard.
Well, they do make forks, but they didn't provide them. That was the problem.
Well,
Yeah.
it's
I use
Oklahoma.
a spoon. I make little melon balls as I eat it. You know what I mean? I'll take
Yeah.
a spoon and
Yeah.
make little melon balls the whole time I eat it. But
The
no,
heart.
then you got to store it. Storing it too is another one.
No, you,
You know, then
you eat it all.
Well, that thing was gone. We finished that off in one sitting.
Yeah, got to buy a smaller one. That's my problem.
Yeah.
I eat so much of it that I'm up all night peeing.
Oh, I was up all night too, but it was from something else.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, did you know they could
Definitely not that now.
they can make watermelons that are square now?
Yeah, the Japanese do that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, what they do is when the thing starts growing, they put it into a case that forces it to be in a square or rectangle. Yeah.
You know where they got that idea, don't you? The Japanese. That is the way they used to do women's feet. They used to wrap them in short, and wrap their feet to where they didn't grow.
Not just their feet.
Yeah.
They used to wrap around their chests too.
Yeah. So they already knew how making something in a different shape.
Tiny feet, tiny everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tiny bubbles.
Like little boys.
Yeah, whatever, Johnny. No, man, it's a big ass watermelon, and I don't feel like bagging it up. I do that with like ham. I'll buy a big ass ham and I'll cut up chunks and put that in Ziplocs and throw it in the freezer. But with watermelon, are you kidding me?
So are you saying when you buy a ham, you get the butt portion?
No, I get the ham.
Well, then it's not a big ass ham. It's just a big ham.
I could buy a watermelon every day 2 blocks from my house. Somebody has been parking their car on the side street off. This is totally illegal to do this, but they're parking it up on the grass by the that's where the runoff pond is. For the area there. But so there is a little extra grass there, but it's not for public parking. People do that and they'll go fishing, but they're not supposed to do that either. But they're sitting there with their hatch open, and the back of their wagon is full of watermelons, and they're standing. There's two kids, holding up a sign: watermelon, $8.
How much?
8 or 10. I got 2 different sizes. Yeah. And every
Last
day
one I got was $3.
I'm tempted.
I was gonna say, yeah.
That's when I got was $3, and it was fucking huge. I bet I don't want to exaggerate, but it was a 10-pound watermelon minimum.
Yeah,
and probably more than that because it was difficult to carry.
I'm just tempted. I hate watermelon, to tell you the truth, but every day I'm.
You hate watermelon?
I don't like watermelon, man.
Yeah, wow. I'm not a big fan.
If you don't like watermelon, never mind.
Never.
Now here's the other. Do you put salt on or pepper on your watermelon?
My dad used to do that. Put salt on it. I would do that.
What about cantaloupe? Do you put salt or pepper on that?
No, I've watched people do that too. I don't.
Judy put salt and pepper on cantaloupe.
I can leave cantaloupe too.
On cantaloupe, huh?
Pepper is good on cantaloupe. Yeah.
I don't need the salt retention or the fluid retention. It makes my ankles swell.
Yeah, that's my problem. My ankles get swelly because I eat so much salt. I'm a salt fiend, though. Yeah. I put salt on salt. If I was eating salt, I'd put salt on it.
When I was in nursing school, the professor walked in one day and he goes, "Today we're going." This was in chemistry class. He goes, "Today we're going to study NaCl." And we're all like, "NaCl? What the heck is NaCl?" And it's NaCl from the periodic table of elements, sodium chloride, salt. So every time you look at salt, just think of NaCl. And if you take
NaCl,
Na is sodium and Cl is chloride. And if you take salt and put it like on a piece or some kind of dark surface, just put a few, just take your shaker and like that. Take a magnifying glass or whatever. It's cuboidal form. Salt like little cubes because of the molecular structure.
Yeah.
I thought they chipped them that shape.
Yeah, they got these like little fleas.
Yeah, they got these little.
I tried that. I put 2 great big things of Morton salt all over my carpet, along with 8 pounds of baking soda. I showed a picture of my steps to my brother. He goes, "It looks like you're having a Diddy party or a cocaine party."
Yeah.
They had
party.
like white powder.
Yeah.
Because
The
God, I
Diddy
hope the
party.
cops don't show up.
That's interesting. I never, it's an interesting thing. What do they call that? To make you help you remember something, like the formula for salt. It's a knackle. Because
Knuckle.
I never, it kind of reminds me, like we do that with a lot of things in our lives too.
Word association. Yeah. Yeah.
Like SoCo,
Yeah.
Southern Comfort, baby.
Yeah.
So
It's,
Mhm.
for some reason, you're
Yeah.
talking about that, and I'm thinking about getting a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, well, no matter what we're talking about, you're thinking about getting a drink.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
I'm
Damn
out of
lush.
whiskey. I had some whiskey in the
Oh,
coffee. And it was,
Coffee.
Art's still nursing that damn bottle. Here it comes. Yep,
There
he's
we
still
go.
nursing it.
oh,
He's
God.
still
Yeah, I got
nursing
about
that
half a
thing.
bottle left.
Man, you have slacked off, Art. I remember you used to kill one of those things a week. You're right, slacked off.
Yeah, and he'd leave
Yeah.
half of it in that trash can next to him by the desk while he was streaming.
Yeah, trash
Yeah, we'll
cans.
never
Oh,
forget
I'm
that
sorry.
comment
Oh,
you
it's
made.
sneezing. Yeah, you were sneezing. Your sister's ass. You see, your shoulders are doing
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, and he was that one night, and he's just running off the mouth, and then he'd only had like 3 drinks, and he was drunker than a skunk, and I'm a midget.
Yeah, I'm a fucking midget, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you had to bring it
He's a mean drunk
up.
too.
You had to bring it up.
He
I'm
is.
a fucking midget, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Jameson, I can cook, but I don't. I'm single. I don't
You
even
cook
bother.
steaks. You cook steaks.
I can make a
though.
mean steak for sure. Yeah.
Yep.
I can make a
I've
pretty
seen your
perfect
steaks, and
steak.
they make me hungry as hell.
Yeah, I can make a perfect steak. That's for sure. But I don't bother cooking
I
too
get-
much anymore.
I get my steaks cooked over at Chili's. They make a pretty damn good steak.
Chili's? Man, we still got to all get together and go to Ruth Chris. I'm telling you.
Oh,
I'm
I'd
not
love to,
cooking the
yeah.
steak. Yeah, the only place I'm talking Ruth Chris, man. There's a couple.
I-
I'm sure there's other places that make a good steak, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Well, this
There's something about
Chili's
Ruth
makes a
Chris.
good steak. I don't. We've got a place called Colton Steakhouse, and they make terrible steaks, and that's what they're all about.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't season them.
Logan's.
They're overcooked. Yeah.
Outback.
Outback. Oh,
And all those
Outback.
little places people go. Ugh.
Outback.
Applebee's. Oh, getting a
I
steak
happen
at
to like
Applebee's is
Outback,
like.
by the way.
Yeah,
Texas
I didn't say I don't like.
Roadhouse. They
Yeah,
made
I don't-
the
I like Outback, but not for steaks.
No,
if you
it's like
get a
any
good
place,
steak
it
out of
depends
Outback, good for you.
It
You know,
depends what you get.
Yeah.
Well,
Like any
the
place,
cuts are bad.
You know what to buy in the place that you go to. You know.
yeah,
Yeah.
blooming
Right.
onions at Outback.
Yeah, that's right.
Blooming onions.
Yeah.
Well, if
Oh
anything,
yeah, the blooming onions.
Oh,
you know, if anything, they
oi.
put that breading from the blooming onion all over the place. Like you can get it on hamburgers. You can get, I mean, and it's a bit much.
Yeah.
It is. It's
Mhm.
over seasoned breading. It's fine on an onion. Onions are
Right.
fairly strong.
Mhm.
But anyway, but they're okay. I like them. I don't know. They're clean
Mhm.
typically.
To each their own.
Good place.
No,
to
I
eat.
don't think they're bad. I'm
I
just
just ate
saying.
one recently. That's the only reason I guess I try to figure out someplace different to go every time I go up to see my father. And it's Sunday. And for some reason, St. Cloud, half the restaurants close on Sunday.
Ah.
Yeah, it's weird. A lot of places, Sunday's one of their best days.
Yeah.
But anyway, apparently not. Some of these other places we like to go to. There's a good Italian place we like to go to. We've known the owner. We know the owner there. Can't. It's closed on Sunday.
That's
Yeah,
some
it's like-
you.
Like here, the barbecue joints are closed on Sundays and Mondays.
Oh,
Why?
Well, the one they said it was so that their family could go to church, but I knew the guy that started it, and neither one. I don't think any of them have seen it inside of a church in the last 100 years. So
hey, TJ.
Right.
Chick-fil-A.
the old man had been
Yeah.
actually gone to prison for running a illegal gambling in one of his
Oh,
restaurants.
there you go.
Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday for that reason.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they got, oh man, their prices have gone up. I mean, I
Well,
can't
Haven't they?
eat there.
Right,
Yeah.
TJ.
Tell them,
Hey,
Alexis.
TJ.
It's insane. I
can't
stopped
eat-
there the other day.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Alexis.
No, I just can't afford it. We
No.
have no income.
It's just insane. I stopped there the other day for lunch. It's like $20. You got like 3 little ass chicken tenders and
Little
some
ass.
waffle chips and a shake.
Waffle fries.
And it was like $18. No, it was the waffle chips. I know they have waffle fries as well. Waffle chips are actually pretty good. But it's a little ass bag of.
Try that.
Yeah, the waffle chip was a little bitty bag.
The recent, it is still fairly recent, destruction of millions of chickens in the industry.
I recognize that. I get it.
I think
Popeyes isn't that high.
it's still coming back from that. You know what I mean? The prices aren't down to what they were before all that.
Yeah.
You know, they're getting there. They're getting there a lot
Anybody needs
closer.
eggs? Come on over. I'll give you the eggs. We
But
got
they're not
chicken.
there
Yeah, there you go.
Not making excuses. I'm just saying it's a lot more expensive.
I recognize that, but Popeyes isn't having that problem. I got a 3-piece for $5 the other day.
Yeah, but is it chicken?
Well, I went to we got a place called Brahms, which it's a dairy, and they start out as an ice cream shop. Now they do food and everything else. They have a store there, and today I had 6 breaded chicken tenders, about this long, about that wide, about this thick.
Oh boy!
And a drink, and I got it for $9.
There you have it. There you have it.
The tender is a tenderloin in a chicken. How big are these fucking chickens? It's just a muscle behind the breast that runs down. If you buy the full breast, deboned breast, the full breast, the tenderloin's there. That's part of the breast. You peel them off and cook them. For them to be that fucking big, it must be a small ostrich.
Yeah. Well, they call them chickens.
Yeah, they might have been turkeys.
Yeah, no, it was chicken. There's no doubt about it.
chicken.
No, I can tell the difference. Turkeys.
Yeah.
My son worked for he managed a turkey farm for about 8 years and for Butterball. And it's just like you get tired of turkey after you can get it for free like that. It's just like,
you're saying that, but you know what's funny? I really like turkey, and I look forward to turkey dinner on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I do.
And but I'm thinking, why don't we do it any time of the year?
Yeah,
it's an inexpensive meat. You know, cost wise, it's effing delicious. It's supposed to be good for you.
Yeah.
You know,
you know what? I like to try
and it's easy.
Burrito.
Throw it in the damn oven. I'm sorry, what?
Turkey burrito sounds good.
Yeah, it's a little more complicated.
Yep. Let's see,
not everything has to be a burrito. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
Yeah,
we know you don't like burritos, Lloyd.
I like burritos, but I like burritos. I don't like these breakfast burritos, and eggs are eggs. They belong on a plate. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You guys are car guys, right?
Oh man.
Yeah,
I'm the car guy.
Can you tell me what car this is?
That is.
I'm sorry, Lloyd. This is belated, but after what you were just saying, I was gonna play "Get Off My Lawn."
Is that a Genesis?
You're old manning it there for a couple of seconds.
What is it, Alexis?
My brother sent this to me. He said it's an electric Cadillac, so he looked it up.
Oh,
and this is the name of it.
Celestique.
And look at Celestique. And look at the starting.
I knew it.
100K.
A girl. There was a girl. She used to.
I'm guessing 120.
What?
Doesn't say. We can't see it.
Mid
300K.
Oh, mid 300.
Mid 300,000.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, man. That's some Bertola.
Starting, yeah.
Wow.
Well, I doubt there's a lot of electives, quite frankly. It's like the car I ordered. There's not much to add to it. It's already maxed out pretty much. You can change like the.
Oh, well,
the
then
foot,
300K is a bargain.
No, I'm saying the carpet things. No, I'm not saying it's a bargain. I'm saying it's probably little you can add to it. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
It's
they say starting at it's already maxed out.
Yeah,
I would hope. I would.
No, it says
300K. I'd want a little red button. If I pushed it, it turned into a pop-up trailer, and I could go to sleep.
Yeah.
Starting at
I
mid
want it to be an
300.
erector car.
Yeah.
Not an erection car, Artie. I know what you're thinking already.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Bill. I thought that's what you said too.
Yeah. No. Push your button, and you got to places, and then it goes back to being a hot rod again. Just hot rod.
Hey,
you can
Bill,
beat your cock, Mr. Kitty.
You want to show that, Bill? I just sent it to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, me and
Oh,
300s. I
yes.
get that, but I'm just saying there's probably not a lot of extras. You know what I'm saying? Like the car that I ordered, it's not. There's like you can change the color of the.
Interesting. Okay, you guys. Alexis wants us to see this.
What is it?
Okay.
There's
My
some-
brother
Is there a next
looks
car?
Like he's, no,
some
it looks like
reason.
it might be my brother's next car. I don't know.
It's the less
I'm not
steep.
crazy about that rear end. What's
Yeah,
the
it
back
looks
look
like
like?
a-
What's it look like from the back, Bill?
A
Yeah, like-
Porsche 928.
This just
Kinda looks
plays. It is. I don't think there's anything. No,
968.
there's nothing I can do. Yeah,
Oh, if you
click
gotta
on it, you
sit here-
can't
gotta sit
control
here
it?
and wait for it. Here comes.
That's fair.
Here
Wait for
comes.
it.
The tension.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Nah, you
and
can't
look,
just
doesn't
click
have
on
to
it and
grill
move it.
because it's
I'm trying to
electric.
click on it on my computer.
Click, click.
No, you can't move
No,
it.
all
'cause
that'll
it's
do is
just
this is a
saying-
pause. All it's got is pause. I can scroll down if you don't want to
Pause.
watch that anymore. I
don't mind looking at it.
Let's drink in the
Yeah.
whole thing, man.
Yeah.
300K,
There's one
baby.
showing.
A 300K Cadillac. It's been a while, huh?
That's
Okay.
like 6 of Bill's
Like never.
houses.
How do you pronounce
That's like
that?
5 or
Celestique.
Celestic.
Celestique.
Celestique.
Yeah, Celestique.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's Celestique.
Celestique.
But Celestique
Celestique.
sounds more stripper pole to me, which I like.
Yeah.
Which I like.
Celestique.
Oh,
Celestique.
oh,
All
oh,
right.
no. Back up. Back
No,
up.
go-
Oh.
No,
Why?
hold on. It's getting back. It's getting there. I was
It's
check out his
getting there,
ass, yo.
Wait,
What?
Yeah.
chill, bro.
What are you checking out?
The
No, we
back
want
end.
to
see the
It
rear
better
end.
not stop.
The rear end.
Yeah,
Because the way
yeah.
it slopes like that, I don't know, man. I have a bad feeling the rear end's gonna be a horror show.
Does this thing change
Oh.
colors during the course of this?
No.
No.
Was that the
It's
color it's been
gold.
the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in that color.
Maybe it looks
They shot it-
different based on the angle.
They shot it against the sun, which is against every photography rule in the book.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not loving that rear end at all.
Nah.
You know what? That reminds me of the
I think it's sexy and
Barracuda
smooth.
62 Barracuda slant back. All
Yeah.
glass, one piece.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, all right, let's move off of this. What else we got here? Movement radically reimagined. Active air suspension.
Oh, it's got
Wow,
rear
never
steering.
heard of that
What's
before. Magnetic ride
Rear
control.
active steering.
Got that.
Ooh, boy.
Active rear steering.
Yeah.
Don't got that.
That's
I like a gal that
active
has
roll
active rear
control.
steering.
You know what? Adaptive all-wheel drive. Active
No.
aero rear spoiler.
That's
active
cool.
Spoiler for well, you should have an active. It's $300,000 car. Dude.
Active arrow grill shutters is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, push you because this
You
thing is
should,
obviously
yeah.
fast, so you want some. I guess those things help keep you gripping
Yeah.
on the road.
I guess that keeps the batteries cool, maybe.
Little
Yeah.
downfall.
Do you
Well,
have
the
to
battery's
have a
cool,
beard
but
to
also
drive
to,
it?
also to pin you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I
hope
think you have
not.
to have a
Art,
beard
I
to drive
mean,
it. Then.
Lloyd, I hope
Pin
not.
you
Oh.
to the, pin you
Oh,
to the
look at
road
that.
surface.
Look at the lights. How the lights just.
Yeah.
Oh, look how
No.
pretty!
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
there's 50K right there.
There you
There
go.
you go.
And
I
you know
get a
something
smile
else?
at it.
That adds 10 miles per hour, right there.
Yeah, there you go.
That's like chrome on a gas vehicle. It
It's
makes it faster.
intricately choreographed. Watch them.
Mhm.
It's smiling at you.
Yes, it is.
Are you
Yeah.
happy, Mr. Cadillac? Yes, I am.
Mhm.
It's trying to compete with the light show from.
You paid over 300 grand for me. You must love me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure it's nice.
Oh,
Don't get me
that's
wrong.
self-driving too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've had that for a while.
Hands. It doesn't say self-driving. Hands-free.
Or hands-free.
Listen.
Okay.
Hands-free
Technically.
assistance.
You want to see full self-driving? Look at Tesla. It's a miracle.
Well, they
Ah.
can't call it that because it's trademarked.
I leave here and go straight to MD Anderson and I don't touch the steering wheel. Maybe
This
one.
says world's first right here. Climate Sense individual 4-zone microclimate system.
That's pretty cool.
Climate sense.
Everybody can set their seats and
Very-
their
You know what
area.
though? That's not. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Hand
Hand
stitch.
I don't know if world's first
Yeah.
is accurate with that though.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
I don't know, Bill, because
Hand
I'm
stitch.
3-zone. Even in my car, I got
Yeah.
left, right, and then the rear can control the rear. The rear seat has a climate
Yeah,
control.
I like the
For the
control.
whole
Yeah,
rear,
even
right.
on my car.
Apparently, this is a first because I guess your rear
It's all four.
occupants- Yeah,
Right.
right.
Mhm.
Big deal. When you think
That's
about
10
it,
grand, baby.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so
Yeah.
standard of the world. That's nice. Again,
blue. I'm liking that blue better. I'm not a blue person, but I'm liking that blue better than that other color.
yeah, it's
it
definitely
kind of
sharper,
looks
and I know
like
what you mean about the fat ass on it, though. It's kind
looks
of
like remember
anticlimactic.
the Volvo sports
You know what I
car
mean?
that they made back in the
You're like
early 70s? Kind of
you're
looks
coming
like
Station
that.
wagon.
you're coming by this way, like low profile
Well,
tires. I like
100.
this. I like the sweep. Oh, I like the curves here.
Yep.
And then this happens.
Womp womp womp.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
And
Artie.
it's time to go pick up the kids from soccer.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
like,
Paint a big S on the side, then you could say, "Look at that S car go!"
That's terrible.
655 horsepower.
Ooh.
646 foot-pounds. 0 to 60 in 3.7.
not bad. What's the range? Does it click
That's
view all
pretty-
specs? I'm curious
that's
now.
pretty
Since we're
good. I
looking
mean,
at it, fuck it.
Oh my
Let's
God,
go all the
it's
way.
Yeah, go
G-
all the way.
GT, Mustang GTs are still over.
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go.
300
miles.
300 and
Yeah, there you go.
whatever that is.
Hell, the new Dodge Daytona does almost that.
So
No, I get 320
The
on my
electric.
Model Y.
Oh,
yeah, but
Yeah.
and are you going to actually get that? Look at the 5 here. Yeah, but don't run it
It
all the way
says-
down because it's bad for the battery. You got to save 20%. Don't.
Well, it depends how you drive too, of course.
Yeah,
And
return
it
to home
uses
at
velocity
30%.
max to get to that speed so fast.
Velocity
3.7
max.
seconds uses velocity
Well,
max.
they give you these little things, but there's no. What are we looking
Yeah.
for?
Yeah.
5. Okay.
It's probably foot.
Oh, that's
Oh.
good power.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look over here with velocity max 4.
4.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
it'll come up.
Where's
There's
that
probably a
at?
foot.
Velocity
There's
magic.
So
probably a
close
footnote
that.
I
down
know,
the
Yeah.
but then now what?
Now
You
scroll
know?
all the way down. Scroll all the way down.
Maybe
Okay,
down.
all right.
Go
I'm
further
thinking
down.
that, but I bet you this is really,
Totally.
I bet you this is really long, and it is, and still going.
There you
All
go.
There you have it.
There
You,
they
bet.
are.
You
There's
passed
the-
them.
Okay,
One
there you go.
straight
There
forward.
it
there you
is.
go.
Okay, this
Oh,
is
the
about the
Escalade.
303 miles. Here we
Full
go.
charge.
It says
Depending on the
full charge
terrain,
actual range
how you
may
drive.
vary based on several factors, including ambient temperature. So Florida, it's going to be what, 180? Terrain, battery age,
Yeah.
and condition, loading, and how you use and maintain your vehicle.
That's fair.
You just give yourself. It seems like a lot of excuses. No, you know what though? Here's the thing. They all lie. Gas-powered vehicles.
Oh,
They come out
Oh,
with
yeah.
EPAs. They're
See you later,
it's always
TJ.
off from 2 to 5
Good night,
miles a
TJ.
gallon.
Good night, TJ. Good night,
Good night,
TJ.
TJ.
Get those
Oh, yeah.
batteries
TJ.
charged.
Oh, I guess let's
Night,
share
TJ.
yeah.
this
Supposedly, my car gets 17 miles to the gallon. I don't know who that guy is driving it and getting 17, but it ain't me. I'll probably get like 8.
here.
I probably get 8 miles to the gallon max, maybe 9.
Hmm.
So
Well, it's
you're
above my
exactly
pay
right.
grade.
I think my truck is supposed to get 18. I only have a 6. 18 around town and 24 on the highway. I'll get that 24 on the highway if I keep it to 65.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I've done that test. I wanted to see how high I could get it. Yeah, actually, yeah, I really did. Because it showed more. Because I know it's wrong. It's wrong. It's always off by 2 miles a gallon. Because you know what I mean. When I fill it up, I actually calculate it. But I think I do get that. I can get that 24 if I nurse it. I never get the 18 in the city. You're supposed to be a combined 20, but as long as they take it easy, even around town, just chill and don't hit on it. I'll get 19. 17 and a half.
Then 19.
Combined, I'm talking about. But I'm being generous with combined because my driving isn't all like city driving. I mean, I do have stop lights, but I'm going up US 1. You know what I mean? There's areas by the shopping centers where they're closer together, but then after that, it's you know what I mean. That's like a combination right there. I mean, you never get out to that cruising speed unless you get lucky and catch a couple lights in a row. But but as I'm saying, couple off. It's never. They all lie. It's so best case scenario.
It's like drone batteries.
Just the fact that I'm sitting
Yeah,
in it
just like
instead
drone
of
batteries.
Lloyd.
Just like drone batteries or range.
You know,
Or range.
Hell, yeah, all these
yeah.
damn
Well, you
flies
know,
come from.
how many people are in the car? You know, I mean, there's a lot of
Yeah.
things that are gonna cause it to use more.
Well, even if
Yeah.
Tesla, as you go to charge the car, like you you touch the map. There's a menu on the side with just icons. You touch the little lightning bolt. It brings up all the superchargers that you're within range of. You touch the supercharger you want to go to. It tells you how many stalls are open that are available, like 5 out of 12 or something. And then when you say, okay, I want this one, and you select it, then on the screen within a certain amount of miles, it'll say preconditioning battery for faster charging.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like cooling or heating the
Right.
battery.
You're not doing this while you're driving, are
Yeah,
you?
of course. It's
Of course you are.
it's driving itself. I'm not
The car
driving
drives
it.
itself.
Yeah.
The car's driving itself, but you're distracting the driver with all this shit.
Actually, you know, you're kind of right, because if you look at it watches your eyes from above the rear view mirror.
Your Tesla's like, I'm sure your Tesla's thinking, hey, I'm driving. Would you
Yeah.
give me,
Hey, lady,
let me pull over.
Well,
leave me alone.
two things. Number one, if your eyes are pointed, unless you got sunglasses on, if it can see that your eyes are looking down at the screen for too long, it'll go beep beep, and you look up at the screen, or you look at, you know, up where the messages are, and it'll say pay
Excellent,
attention
Michael.
to the road. It says pay attention to the road. As soon as your eyes go up to where the road is,
Yeah, you just get yourself sunglasses
No,
with
no,
eyeballs
you
painted
just-
on it. You'll be
if you have
good.
sunglasses on, it doesn't even know that. That's how I fell asleep one time while it was driving. You know, so but if you're going to a destination and your battery is going to run out before it gets there, it will select a supercharger and just take you to it. You don't even have to do
Well, it doesn't want to die.
Mhm.
Self-preservation.
You know, that's self-preservation. Exactly. Self-preservation. Hey, bitch, we ain't making it. I'm getting some juice.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
mean, that's what that is.
Yep.
We
Mark,
stop
have you
at
given up on getting right side up, Mark?
Hey,
Yeah. He goes, you know what? I kind of like it upside down.
Don't
I
touch
can't
it.
be bothered.
yeah, exactly.
Don't
Yeah.
touch it.
But maybe you're listening to
Can't be
Lionel
bothered.
Richie dancing on the ceiling.
Oh, good one.
It'll only go
What a
back.
feeling.
Absolutely. Oh, great, Michael. I'm making a pipe for Michael. I'll send him the.
Okay, please, yeah. You gotta clarify this message. I've seen the pictures you emailed me, and I love them.
I sent him pictures of
Perfect,
this.
sir.
Okay,
Oh,
that's what.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I knew that's crap because he stayed at my
Oh,
house.
there
He
you go. Yeah, grumpy vlog.
What is? Oh, well, let me
Did
make
you
it big.
did you
Hold
do
on, hold
Roman
on.
numerals?
No, I didn't. But
There.
this is. Oops, I got it.
Barely
Oh,
hear you.
yeah. I
Lloyd.
forget to move my mic with me.
There
It
you
says
go.
GV4 2025. Actually, I do. There it is. GV4 2025.
Okay.
Anyways, there's the.
Yeah, turn it the other way so
Oh
Mark
yeah,
can
I
read it.
will. Yeah, let me do that. Here you go, Mark. This way you can read it too.
Ah,
Yeah.
He doesn't even know he's
Yeah.
upside
No, he
down.
said.
Don't touch it, Mark.
But
Let it go.
anyways,
You're
this
fine.
is. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm still
Like
working
what-
on sanding and finishing, but
Looks
this is
Nice.
this is black walnut.
Wood grain's very nice.
This is black
I like it.
walnut. So
Does that change
Yeah.
the flavor of the smoke?
not really.
no.
And here's another one. This is number 5, I think. Yeah, I'm working on
Is
this.
that white walnut?
No, this is cherry. No, this is cherry.
Looks
Yeah.
light
Cheery.
for cherry.
Yeah, it does. It does. And that's
Yeah.
the dark side of it. The other side is even lighter.
On the dark side.
It's got a nice grain to it.
Chinese
Yeah,
cherry.
it's got a
yellow.
beautiful grain to it. It has
Yeah.
one little knot in it, but it looks really it's right
Ah.
there. But it's today I went and picked up. You can take me off full screen, but today I went and picked up a buffing. Went to Harbor Freight and got a 6-inch buffer, so
Oh.
I can do that because it's doing it. What I do is I sand them down first. I put them on. I use my belt sander and disc sander combination.
Now you're talking about
My
your
pipes,
pipes
yes,
now,
my
right? Not
pipes, yes.
somebody you pick, not somebody
Little
you picked
pipe.
up
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
Home Depot. Okay.
And
Just
so,
checking.
anyways, I
All right.
use that belt sander, get the main shape of it. Then I start doing the Dremel work on it. Actually, I get the roughed out part on it. I use a bandsaw to cut out the shape. Then I start sanding it, getting it down to the where I have the pattern drawn on it, and then I take the Dremel and I start out at about 200 grit, a 200 grit wheel, and I go up to 1,000, and I've been going all the way up to 1,500, but I think I'm gonna be able to do it at 1,000 or 1,200 at the most, and then I will shellac it, and then I will put buffing compound on my wheel, and I'll buff the snot out of it, and hopefully it'll look good.
It's snot out. We don't
You
like
just
snot
reminded
on
me.
our
I don't
pipe.
have a Dremel kit right now. What's that?
I
We
said,
don't like snot on our pipe, so
but
buff
that's
it
why I
out.
buff it out. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
When I saw the
Hmm.
dark spot, I
I
thought of a flea.
Mm.
I'd gotten a great deal on a nice complete Dremel kit, and it was like a low at the Lowe's or something. It was
Yeah.
Dremel brand. Love that thing, man. I overdid it though. I was using it to cut
Yeah.
plywood, the butt and stuff. I was working that little bitch, But I loved having it. But you know what happens with them? If you lock a bit in too hard, and I was locking them in really hard because of the materials I was working with. Uh, when you try to get them out, you shear the pin. There's a pin
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
lock. Yeah.
locks the shaft, and it shears and then
Yep.
that's it. Now am I taking apart this thing I paid $39 for it, or but you know what? I bet you they're not that
No,
anymore.
no.
That was
This is
pre-COVID
the one
price. I'd
This
like
is
to
the one
take a
I've
look.
been
Ah,
using.
there you go.
It's
Yeah, I
a
got something like that.
and I put a chuck
Yeah.
on it,
Oh, Dremels are
you
great.
know, and I have a bigger one. This is my smaller one. This is only a 4 volt. I have a 20 volt over here, but for fine detail work, this one is perfect. This is actually, uh, let's see if it shows it. Yeah, there's a dog on there.
Ah, okay.
It's a pet grooming version. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's
The what
it's for
version?
pet grooming. See?
Yeah, I started cutting the dog's nails.
Oh, okay.
I got
Ah,
one of those.
okay. Clean their
Yep.
teeth and their
It's called
nails.
paw control.
Yep.
Oh,
It's for their nails.
You don't use
Got
that
it.
on the teeth, Art.
Got
You
it.
use it on their.
Yeah, no, I don't
Yeah,
grind
Art,
down their
that
could
teeth.
you
teeth.
imagine?
They're sharp enough now. I thought about grinding them suckers. No,
No,
You
Mark.
don't brush your
They have a
dog's
picture of
teeth.
Art at the local humane society. Don't let this
Yeah.
guy in.
There you go.
Like,
Oh,
not
let's go,
allowed.
you little bastard.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's not a terrible thing to
Yeah,
brush
but
your
No,
no,
dog's
brush their
teeth.
Dremel.
teeth,
Have
not
a
Dremel their teeth. Yo.
Yeah, let's
or
take care
brushing
of
your
that
own teeth, right,
cavity,
Art?
Buster.
Yeah.
Articus DDS.
Oh, I've Dremeled my own teeth. I chipped my tooth. I got tired of looking at it, and I Dremeled it flat.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, how much are
It's
they?
all good until you hit a
I want
nerve.
to see how much they are now. You guys are talking about 300 and something $1,000 cars, but I've got to look up to see how much a fucking Dremel kit is. Let me see. Dremel.
I've got
Well,
I got
if you don't mind off-brand,
oh yeah.
you can get one
No, I
cheap
want
as
the name
hell if you don't
brand.
mind off-brand.
Yeah, I think Win WEN is probably a decent one.
Mhm.
But
Depends on the kit, man. Wow,
Now, I
they
would
make
like to find a Dremel tool
prices,
that I
man.
could put my copper electrode in so that I could sharpen my electrode when I'm working at work because I do a lot
yeah.
of welding. Because they'll get really blunt on the end after
Yeah.
use.
Is that a WEN Win?
No, I don't know who this is. I got it. It's a
Is that
Hardell, some off-ass Chinese brand.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, that's a micro rotary tool.
That's a little light.
Yeah, yeah.
oh, there you,
There you go.
ooh, nice. There
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
a nice set
Nice.
too.
You can really go to town with that.
That's
yeah.
the bits. That's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
the
yeah.
bits, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Wow.
carving and etching or carving and engraving kit. I have
Yep.
that,
Huh.
and I have I don't know. I just ordered some of those round sanding tubes, that you
Oh,
stick on the little rubber. I don't know how many of them I got, but I got them from 80 grit all the way up to 600 grit.
Ooh,
And
there you go.
yeah, like
Oh
those.
yeah, like that. Yeah.
And I got different sizes, and I got they must have sent me and they even have different shaft sizes, bigger, ones, but so I'm not gonna go there anyway. But yeah, it's and I got that, and then I got these extended ones.
The polishers too, right?
Yeah, yeah,
You using those? Yeah.
right. Well, this is the tube that and this one's 600. I've wore it down. It's time to replace, but I don't know where the hell the others are at.
Yeah, this whole kit was maybe $20. I think it was like 15 or something like that. So,
Yeah.
but I was only going to use it I only had one thing in mind, was when I was making those stupid I got one right here. Those gimbal guards for the Air 3S
Right.
to get
Right,
past
right.
that stupid
Yeah.
get past that Polar Pro filter.
Right.
That's the only reason why I bought it.
Yeah.
Well, I got that paw control one because of
Paw Patrol.
Ranger.
Dogs.
His Ranger's nails are as big around as my little finger. I mean,
Yeah.
they get long. He doesn't exercise anymore, so he doesn't tear them up in the backyard like the little dogs do. So I have to every so often go in, and I got these massive nail cutters because I had to spend some money on those because most of them. Yeah, that's a good one right there.
Well, it's fine.
Yeah, there you
This
go.
is the one I settled in on, and I'll tell you why. You can get in for less than this, with pretty close to the same setup here. It depends on, and I didn't know this. This is a 1.8 amp motor, and there's
Right.
there's another model that's 1.6, 1.2. You can get
Right.
into this, and it looks like the exact same thing basically, but it's the 1.2. Look at this off market one for $40, 1.5
Yeah.
amp. But
Yeah.
anyway, for like $60, 59.95. So I think that's the kit I had before, but I paid less than that obviously a couple of years ago. But
Yeah.
if I was going to get
I
one,
would-
Well,
I'd like to get up to the heftier, motor, and
Yeah.
because I'll abuse it, and that's not that much money.
what's nice is that chuck that's on the front of it because, I mean, yeah, right there.
That's a heavy duty chuck.
Yeah, those things are so you can do everything. You don't have to unscrew the one part anyways. It's just easier to change out things. I actually put this one I got here. I
Now
just
that's
got
not
in
a
yesterday.
universal one that with the square chuck opening. This is for round shafts. You know that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You twist it, but here's what happens: you twist it. I've had mine jammed. What there is there's a button you push,
Right.
which is a shaft, and it stabilizes. It freezes
It's that
the
button right behind the black thing there,
yeah.
up on top, right next to the on switch.
Yeah.
Does that one have a vacuum? What are those cowls I keep seeing? If
Yeah,
you
well,
scroll
anyway,
down, there's
you
some
can-
cowls down
you
there.
gotta- you gotta
Yeah,
be
what are
careful.
those?
I think mine
Those
was I
cowls?
think mine was a 4300.
Yeah,
What's Hal? What are you talking about?
cowls. So so you can use it as a router?
Oh no,
This
yeah,
here?
that's a router or a
Yeah.
one
No,
of
that's
them round
exactly what
That's
it
like
is.
a
You put a
shaver.
no, it's
almost
exactly what that is.
way.
You put
cutout things.
you put a router bit on it. It holds it standing up this way.
Wow,
I
you
had
gotta move
I
it
had
like
this in
that.
my kit. Yeah, you can use it to route things. Yeah.
What's that little canister thing there? See that one with the white? It looks like it's got a white jug attached to it. Yeah, that. You're almost
That,
touching.
you
Yeah,
know,
that.
I can only think that that's a deflector shield. Because what else could it be? I didn't have that. Look, because because that's clear right there. So you could see through it. So it might be if you're working with something dusty or whatever to deflect it. I
That's
don't know.
interesting. What's the thing to the right of that?
I'm gonna find out because I think I'm gonna
Down?
buy. I think I'm gonna buy this friggin' thing. Huh?
What the heck is that? This says Dremel in blue, all the way down the bottom. All the way on the bottom.
This here?
No, down. I'm so sorry.
Down.
Yeah,
Bottom.
to the right. That one. What the hell is that?
That looks like a planer.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Or a shaver? I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, it looks,
Yeah, I've
like
got the
it looks like a
router.
planer. Somehow this, you guide this along and it's with a specific bit, I guess,
Right.
and it'd be like planing something down. I'm guessing. This is just a guess. I have no idea what the fuck that is.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe you put a sanding disc in there and you can do your dog's nails or something. Because
Well,
my
you
doggy,
get what you
my
put.
dog patrol thing came with a guard on it for the dog's nails.
Yeah,
And you
mine
stuck the
did too.
dog's. Yeah. It has a big old guard on it.
You,
Yeah.
you use this thing here.
I just
and
took it off.
This will groove wood. These right here.
Oh,
As
yeah.
long as you don't go nuts and break the shaft.
Yeah, those are the ones that I got
Right here.
I got them from 80 to 600 that I ordered off of Amazon, and they came with a bunch of extra rubber spindles, and they've got all the way down to the really tiny one up to that size there.
Right.
This here is some kind of router bit. I don't know what it is though. I can't tell from the picture.
Oh no,
But
that's a
anyway.
quick change bit. That one that's gold there, the fourth one from the left. Right? No, not that one. The next one.
Fourth one.
This one.
There you go.
Yeah, that's just you pull it down. You put these. I'm pointing at the screen. The round blades that are right behind it with all the printing on them.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
that's
cut off wheels.
Twist,
Oh yeah. This is just a lock wheel.
Yeah, lock wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. So
Yeah.
they don't even give you. You don't even give you a bit to use with this friggin' device over here, because that's exactly what that is.
Actually,
There is. They did.
Right there.
My
Right
kit
where
had a
your
cutting
cursor was at.
had a cutting drill bit that could allegedly, you can allegedly cut
Right there.
sideways with, and you
Yeah.
can use that with it. And I
Yeah, it's
imagine
for, like, cutting
this you could
sheetrock.
use with something like that.
Yeah, I have one of those. The cutter. Yeah.
I'll tell you, if you want to sand the edge of something nice, you could use it for that too. But whatever.
How much is that, Bill?
And you could buy whatever bits you want anyhow.
$89, Alexa.
$90 basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. Like I said, there's cheaper ones, but this has the beefier motor. I'd imagine if I went with one of the cheap ones, that you'd end up with more doodads, because that's not a big selection. That's a small box.
Right.
You'll probably get a
I
kit
had
with
at
more
least that
more
many
depth.
in the $40 one I bought. Huh?
Yeah. You can probably get a Dremel kit with more doodads. I don't like it because it's plugged in. I'm addicted to the battery. My last Dremel was battery too, and I did exactly what you said, Bill. I broke the pin.
Yeah.
So then I just went Dremeless for a while because I wasn't really doing that much. And then I bought and then I went another battery operated one, and then I don't know what happened. The battery quit charging, and now I got this one. But I'm addicted to the battery ones now. It's just super convenient for me.
I love our battery product, stuff that we bought. I even got a weed whacker that is light enough for Joy to use, which is a deal because she's a weakling. Anyway, I think she's tough, but her shoulders, hurts her shoulders. She's good, but it's what's the yellow one? Ryobi. This cheap ass $90 with the battery. Takes and why did I bring this up? Why did we bring this up?
I don't know. Hey, Mendez.
Battery operated devices. And it's because typically the battery ones are cool, but they're heavier, than say a corded one. So she liked her corded weed whacker. She had that Black and Decker thing for like 20 years because it just wouldn't stop running, but we have all these extension cords, and she's dragging 100, like 100-footer, and then having, to get into the corners, she's got to add another one onto that.
You make your wife do all that?
I don't make her do anything.
With
I don't make her do a damn thing. I can't make her do. What do you think I can? Honey, go cut the grass. That doesn't happen. That's not how that is. First of all, we had a service that took care of this for us. Okay, and it was only $75 a month, which is a deal. Because here's the thing: in the alleged winter, the grass doesn't grow. Or it grows so slow you can't tell. You don't have to cut your grass, but once every couple of months when it's like that.
Same
here. But you pay the same thing. Well, that's the only months of the year this company makes any friggin' money, because they're losing money. It probably would have been higher by now. This was 10, 12 years ago. And but she didn't like that contract. What are we paying them for? There's no reason to. But I said, honey, they make up for it because you have to cut it every week when it's raining, and it's like right now, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And so she fired him. She said, no, we'll cut the grass. So my job has been keeping the mowers running, and I started, but I said, if you want to do it, that's fine. And she likes doing it. She likes gardening. She likes cutting the grass.
I was joking, Bill.
Yeah, no, but I of course I do it, especially when she's not feeling good. I do it. I could use the exercise. Yeah, but I got the Honda self-propelled. It's not the hardest exercise really. Even if I don't use the rider mower. But anyway, that's all right.
All this from saying I like the battery operated Dremel.
Yeah.
I got off I got a little tangential there. But I have battery operated stuff that I like, a lot.
You got a drone. I know you have battery operated stuff.
Well, not just a drone, but
That's what she said.
I was talking about tools, I like,
I get it.
The wall.
No, I'm addicted to the battery operated Dremels, all I'm saying, because that cord thing got to be kind of a pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can be. But if you're always working at the same, if you got a bench or some bullshit like that, and you're always working at your little hobby bench, then you're perfect.
I guess, but there's the other side of it too. Like if I do something with it that, like carving a hunk out of a transom that I'm putting in the back of my boat, with this little Dremel here, because it was perfect for the job. I put that little circular saw blade bitch on there.
Yeah, I got those.
I needed to cut a notch, and I did. Actually, you know what? Now that I think of it, I think I use that. That's when I use that stupid device there that we're talking about, that round thing. Because I put that right on the top of it, and it just guided the Dremel through the whole. You know what I mean? You just pushed it along and made that cut for me. But anyway,
cool. Anyway,
it's funny how memory comes back to you.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but that's why I like a corded in a situation like that, because you're gonna go through a battery halfway through it. If
That's
you're
fair.
stupid enough to use it like it's a construction tool,
Yeah.
Which I'm sure I will.
So are we done buying this Dremel yet?
Not yet. Too much. I wouldn't spend too much. Too much. I don't need it right now. And I've spent too much. I will put it in my. Where is it? Wish list. Wish list. I got. I've got a Helix wish list.
What's the $161 one right next to it? I shouldn't ask this question because we're finally getting ready to get off of it, but
quite a bit more.
Oh, so it's got more doodads and it's got a really nice case. Holy shit!
Yeah, really good case.
But it looks like the same Dremel though.
And you're right. Lots of doodads.
A lot of doodads.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the same Dremel? It's got the extension, the probe or whatever you call it.
And you got the snake. Flexible drive.
The right angle. You got the right angle adapter. Oh, that's pretty nice there, buddy.
Yeah, it's still not a lot of money when you think about it. It's nothing.
If you use it, that's the problem.
But not today. Oh, I was going to show you. Never mind. You didn't want to see.
Oh, Dominic's got a kitty. Yeah, you see. These things, they're cool. They're not quite as useful as I'd like them to be. But it looks dangerous. Quite frankly, got a little circular saw in your hand there, and that thing's spinning like 16,000 RPM or whatever it is. You're like, holy crap! At least anybody.
They've been around a long time. I remember having them when I was doing a Dremel kit. Was back? When was that? In the 70s?
Way back in the 70s.
I know we had one. We used to when we did the RC airplanes. We were using Dremels.
Right.
Yeah.
They used to get hot. The first one I had was plug in, and it would get hot. Maybe it was just mine, though. I mean,
in your hot little hand.
Well, you'd be running it for hours. That's the problem, too. Like when I built my first drone, we used the Dremel, of course, because we're cutting all those stupid rods and all that kind of crap. So Dremel came in super handy for that stuff.
I didn't even tell you guys. I finished my. You don't give a shit. I finished my scooter.
You
did it yesterday.
And how did that go?
Well, I did tell you that yesterday. Yeah, I had to actually take this side panel off and get back in there because I remembered that I forgot something. And it was just a hose clamp. It's a clamp, and
Oh,
and and it's to the breather that goes to the
breathing.
PVC. All right. Anyway, so I just tightened that up. I played with the valve timing a little bit, and I took it for a run today. And she's quicker. She's
Oh,
definitely
cool.
engages
Awesome.
quicker,
That's
takes
awesome.
off quicker. Uh, At one point, I got it to 66, and just too many.
On
You
Route
know,
66?
well, I shouldn't have been going. I was doing it in a 40, but
Ooh.
it's got a little stretch of straightness to it, But then it goes into these sweeping turns, and I don't like being on that thing above 60 in two sweeping a turn on roads that actually have a little bit of crack in them with those little tires, man. It makes you,
Yeah, crack will
yeah,
get you every time. It's bad for
yeah.
you.
No,
Yeah,
but the
crack is
60,
bad
Don't do
for
the
you.
crack.
60 on those turns just fine, it's I'm not as scared. I'm not as scared of it. Not 100% used to it yet, but I haven't put a lot of time. I haven't put a lot of time into it. But I took it for like a 20-something mile run today after I got home from work. Yeah.
Cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're enjoying it. You're not just working on it. It's good for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of
It's
a lot
awesome.
of your toys. It seems like that's the case. You're, I worked on my boat for 23 hours yesterday. The last couple of days. Oh yeah, when did you last take it out? Oh, 11 months ago. Or your
Yeah.
motorcycle? Yeah, I worked on my motorcycle all
It's been a couple of
afternoon.
years,
Oh really?
actually.
Did you go for a ride? Nope.
Well, but so see, here's the thing, and I like the big bike, but the big bike is harder to get out of the garage with my wife's car there, um, and I don't ever give myself enough time, you know. And there's days I got to make deposits from, go to the bank, and I could do it. I did do it once with the motorcycle. I pulled up to the drive-through got off the bike and got the bags out of the tour pack and gave them to her. But that's a pain in the ass too. And really, going to and from work isn't exactly fun on a bike.
No, and I wouldn't do it because you never know about the weather, especially where you live. That's
Yeah.
why I quit riding my motorcycle to work because you never know. No matter what the weatherman said, you ride to work, everything's cool. You get out of work, deluge time.
Well, I've ridden in the rain, but it's just not great.
I don't
And
want
it
to.
defeats the whole purpose of wanting to take it in the first place.
Yeah.
But the scoot is just so much easier. I mean, I jump on it. It's warmed up within
Yeah.
less than 60 seconds. Boom, you're gone. And you can park it underneath. I can park it underneath the overhang at work, because
Yeah, there you
you
go.
just can, keep
Yep.
it out in case something blows through. But I
Right.
won't take it if it looks like anything's going to happen anywhere near the
Right.
time it's time for me to leave.
Right.
You
I know.
know?
You can't
You know what I
trust
mean?
them, though, is the only bad part.
If it's passing through at 12, 11 in the morning, 12, 1 o'clock, I don't care. I'm not
Yeah.
getting out of work for another like 3-4 hours. The roads won't even be wet anymore. So anyway, but that's
Oh.
but there's been a lot of fucking rain, man. Just like
Yeah.
everywhere else. There's been a lot
Yeah.
of rain.
Florida
So
does feel.
and it's not comfortable right now. It's 91 with a shit ton of they say 104 real feel right now.
Oh,
Today and tomorrow. But you know what? The sun's out. It's not raining. I'm getting on the damn thing again, and I'm going for a little ride. Maybe I'll take the mini. Shove that in that.
There you go.
That'll fit in there.
Oh,
No
there
problem.
you go.
Yeah.
Go for a little run.
Hey, so another drone little tidbit. The Neo 2 is coming out here pretty soon too. Well, pretty soon is strong language, but it passed FCC, I believe. So
So is there any reason why I'd want this one since I didn't want the original Neo?
no.
No.
If you didn't want the original one, the only reason you'd want it so it could follow you on your effing scooter you love so goddamn much.
Yeah.
The Air3S can follow me on that scooter just fine.
Yeah, I know the Air 3S will do it.
I was going to say, doesn't the Air 2 and Air 3 both do it?
I like following.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you know what? And I remember it when it was kind of, for me, a new thing, and say, oh, and I tested it. Wow, it's really, really cool. Yeah, look at that. Did a little quicker. Never used it again.
Right.
Just never
Yeah.
used it again. Oh, that's pretty
Me
cool.
either.
I know it's there.
It's like I used it on my Spark, and I've never turned it on any of the others.
Yeah,
I
me
could do
either.
a
I'm not into it.
Scooty run, but I'd be worried about overhanging wires and whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, the 3S, if you're gonna trust a drone to do it, but it's gonna have to do it like at least
Kinda high.
18, 20 feet in the air to make sure you're avoiding any wires hanging over the street.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
I ran.
You can
into a
zoom
tree
into
with my
yourself
Spark.
though, so there's something to be said for that.
Yeah.
With the Air 3S, you can zoom in,
yeah.
That's true.
or you can use the 3 times to track. You know what I mean? So there's a now. The good thing about the Neo is it's cheap, right? So there's number one. If it does happen to crash or whatever, well, basically.
Mhm.
Number 2, you just launch it from your hand. No controller necessarily, no phone, no nothing. You just turn it on, launch it from your hand, get on your scooter, and ride away. And it'll follow you. As long as you don't go over 25 miles per hour or whatever it is, it'll follow you around. But or the flip does the same thing. If I'm not mistaken, it'll just launch. You can hand launch it, and it'll follow you around.
Something
So.
bad happens, it's crashing a $2,000 or $1,600
Exactly.
drone.
Yeah, exactly. And the carrier refresh is like freaking $25 a year or something like that. I don't know what it is. It's cheap as hell.
There you go.
and the replacement's like $10. I'm serious. The replacement copay is like $10 or $15. It's stupid
No.
cheap.
Yeah.
And crash into wires and trees and else.
But now I'm really tempted to buy it. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to spend a day busting my nuts until I finally get the perfect chase me on the scooter scene with the thing, and then I'll never use it ever again.
Well, don't buy it.
Yeah.
Because
Get somebody to follow you on your Air 3S.
Huh? Yeah, I can do that.
Get somebody to follow you instead of. I don't like active track anyway. I'm not opposed to it, but I've never been that guy. Same thing even when it was Skydio or whoever. I think it's irresponsible in my opinion.
If you could trust it to fly 8 feet and maybe 10 feet behind you, you know what I mean, or 15 feet behind you, and you're not going to hit anything. It'd make for a great shot. But I don't know how, whether that's a smart idea. I mean, does it even, I don't know. I didn't know.
It doesn't have any side. Yeah, it doesn't have any obstacle
at that
points
level.
whatsoever. Yeah.
Or that close.
You can.
Something like that.
You can adjust the active track on your Air 3S, by the way.
Yeah.
There's tons of adjustment on that. People keep forgetting it. But no, I get that. But I'm saying it doesn't. I just think it's mildly irresponsible because you're doing something else. You're not flying your drone, and technically, you're supposed to be in control of your drone at all times.
Right. You're right.
Yeah, so
that's true.
Because
you kind of are because you just commanded it to follow you.
Well, our
It's doing what you told it to.
What, Mark?
Our regulations say it's the only time you don't have to use VLOS or anything else is when you're using one of its automated modes.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that seems awfully sensible for England. I don't know.
Yeah, that seems pretty,
That's
lax.
pretty damn sensible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, that's not bad. No, I've always found it to be this kind of
What if it's in front of you? And
you're still looking at it. You're not controlling it.
Yeah, that's true. But you got line of sight.
Oh, great, but you don't have your hand. There's people out there like this Al. What was his name? I can't remember his name. It doesn't matter. He was flying his Mavic 2 Pro or Mavic 2 Zoom or whatever. He had it on active track. He left the controller on the beach and he had it active tracking him while he parasailed.
Yeah, well, that's not, on the bike. That's not what I'd be doing. I'd have the controller. I'd have the ability to stop it. You know what I mean? Because I'll have the controller with me.
You're not controlling your bike?
I am controlling my bike, but here's the thing. If I use active track, say I use active track the right way. I'm standing in my driveway. I say, oh, look at that vehicle. I think I'll choose active track and let it follow. You let go of the sticks anyway. Anytime you use active track, you let go of the sticks.
Yeah, but you're at the ready, though. You're looking at the screen.
Sure.
And you're right there.
I'm like,
You
it's
see what the
behind
drone
wheel, behind
sees,
my bike.
and they're right there. See, no, this is just an opinion, right? That if you're active tracking yourself riding a motorcycle, you're neither completely riding the motorcycle, controlling the motorcycle, nor are you completely controlling the drone. It's like texting and driving, as far as I'm concerned. So I find it somewhat irresponsible. I'm not a Mr. Rules over here. I'm just saying I find it.
You sound like it, man.
No, people that complain about active track. No, people say I can't get on my motorcycle and do 40 miles per hour and active track messes up or whatever.
You know what? There's no arguing it. You are correct. There's no technically. There's no nothing. When you ride or drive or anything with a license in your pocket on a public road, that's what you should be. That's what you're supposed to be
You
doing.
should be fucking driving.
Even looking at the driving part of it, let alone the responsibility of controlling a drone.
Being a pilot,
The fact that you when you're driving, you're not supposed to be doing anything else.
You're not supposed to be doing anything else.
Right. Now, if you're in a
biking on a public road, that sounds like an
parking lot
accident.
that nobody's in, and there's nothing to hit.
Go ahead.
Then
I guess you're all right.
Is that okay?
Well, technically, no, of course not.
Well, you're not
because you're still not at the control of your drone.
Yeah, but
you're on the controls.
I think you are.
It's
because you got the control in your lap.
It's not about feelings, brother.
It's hanging right here. The controller's right here. And you know what? With that scooter, you only need one hand. There's no clutch to squeeze over here. I got a foot brake and a handbrake on this side. I can wave at you all day long.
Sure. You can do that. Yeah. You can be looking down at the screen, riding your scooter.
You two guys argue like a married
I
couple.
could just make it stop. Just real quick. Up, stop.
Yeah. You two argue like an old
whatever it's
married
doing,
couple.
stop right there. All right, they go back for it.
Nah, you can do whatever you want to do. I don't care what you do. I'm just saying. I find it mildly irresponsible. That's all.
Mildly.
I don't think it's 100% irresponsible. I think it's mildly irresponsible.
It's you're correct. Absolutely is.
Yeah. If something bad happens, you'll be throwing all those excuses after you pop some kid in the face with a drone because they don't notice moving targets. You know what I mean? Billy almost smacked a truck one time with a Skydio because he had to follow him on his one wheel, and it decided instead of going under the bridge with Billy, it went over the bridge right in front of this truck.
This is a
truck by like that.
Air 3S with LiDAR.
Yeah, but things coming at it, it doesn't react to things coming at it. If you hover your drone and you walk at it, it'll let you walk right into the blades, and that's what'll happen. If you got somebody following you, try it.
Don't think I have.
Try walking up to your drone sideways and see what happens with it hovering.
The RTS used to back away from me.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Are you
Do you have it on
walking
Nifty?
up to it on the sideways or head on?
Sideways, I'm talking about. Because that's the concern.
That's why he almost hit the truck.
Yeah, the truck almost hit him, technically.
Well, the truck's
drone
going like this, and the drone's coming like this.
Yeah, and the drone would have missed it going forwards, but because it didn't react to the truck whatsoever, because the truck was on the side of it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean? Now I don't know. Now I agree with you to an extent. The Air 3S might react differently now that you say that. I haven't tried it in years.
Much closer to 360.
Yeah. I haven't tried it in years. I fully admit I haven't tried it in years. Maybe I'll go test it tomorrow. If you hover your drone and you walk up to it, will it move?
So
out of your way,
folks, come back next Friday to ArtCo and get to see all the cut marks on Lon's face.
There you go.
Have you walk about it?
And maybe it has something to do with the settings too.
Yeah, if you have it in Nifty versus stop,
have it in
break.
What to do. You can choose stop or go around.
Right.
So maybe if it's set to stop, it doesn't go. So fuck you. I'm stopped.
Yeah.
You're not backing me up.
Yeah.
I always have mine set to around. I think most people do. Although,
no, I mean I have mine on stop, break and stop.
There's
Breaking
some
stuff.
situations where you
Or not breaking stop. What do they call it? Oh, it doesn't matter. Break. I think
Yeah.
I got mine on break.
Yeah.
I've always been that way because I don't like the drone making decisions for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And sometimes it acts funny. In fact, the last time I had it in, I did get cuts on my fingers because I tried to hand catch, and the stupid drone was in, a void or whatever. And I think I was coming in from the front, and the stupid thing jerked over at the last second and cut my hand, cut my fingers. So,
Yep. Nicked my knuckle once on my Avada.
Yeah. Avada! Don't you miss those days?
Yeah, me too.
Avada!
I miss my Avada. Yeah.
I don't miss mine.
I don't miss mine either. Never had.
Nah. I just wish they would have made it work with a regular controller.
Art, do you have any drones at all right now?
Just Tello and a couple FPVs, and I just don't fly. Yeah.
You got to at least have a Tello.
I'm going to active track right out of the show. It's been
Track
3
your
hours.
ass on out of here.
Yeah, so it's
Actually, you know what? It's been 3 hours. So I'm going to call it anyway,
track.
Art. So why don't you wave goodbye to everybody?
Okay.
I'm going to call it right now. It's been 3 hours. There's still 16 people out there.
Yeah.
They're crazy. Anyway,
crazy.
Crazy folks. Let me get prepared here. I wasn't prepared.
Prepared.
Yeah.
We're just practicing.
Yeah,
the
we're doing
outro.
right here.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Bill and all the trouble. Thank you all for coming, and we hope you will subscribe. You're all invited back next week to watch another show. We're all too drunk and tired, so we're gonna have to go.
Y'all come back now. You hear?